People. What's happening? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Yeah. Listen, we gather all here tonight. Family, friends. I want to first thank you to all the people that are watching right now, real shit. This is our 5th year anniversary. You know what I mean? So it's really dope to really bring people together, really, and really kind of share, really, the behind the scenes and in front of the scenes views of really what we've been doing. I was telling Brother Nike Nitty earlier today and J1, it's really dope that the vision has actually caught up with the times, right? We believe that we were a little bit ahead of the curve, understanding where media was transcending. It wasn't a fad. It wasn't something that was going to phase out. We believed that this was going to be real entertainment, to where we believe we evolved into actually BET of our region right now, and we want to continue to go and grow beyond. So we want to celebrate. That's why we're all here today, to kind of just have an end of the year celebration. We brought together a bunch of the old shows, new shows, and shows going forward. As you see, we have a wide open group here. We have, do I go around? Do we want to get names and say hello to the people?
Maybe a little icebreaker.
I think so. I actually have an icebreaker. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's jump right into the icebreaker. Let's jump right into the icebreaker. So I'm gonna go around the room. I'm just gonna pick a random question. And I'll start over here at J1. I'll start over here at J1. J1 from Don't Read the Comments, right?
Yes,
a great show. A great show that actually was really dope. We're looking forward to hopefully maybe having them come back to the network and join us continuously. Hey, go ahead and pick one. Go ahead and pick a random question. Random question. Introduce yourself. Say the show. All right, let's see. Wow, these are random. Are influencers responsible for the unhealthy lifestyles they promote online?
Say that again.
Yes. Are influencers responsible for the unhealthy lifestyles they promote online?
No.
Talk about it. Say your name and the show, please.
I'm not a role model.
Right. After I introduce myself and my show. Anyway.
Stop looking at yourself in the screen.
From the which is my this okay. J1 from the Notorious Don't Read the Comments show, live stream, our network. Question. To a certain degree, yes, but I mean, we're all in control of our own individual choices, but influencers can do what the title says. Influence. They can affect what you think is okay or what you think, isn't. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, yeah, there is a aspect to that. That's real.
Okay. I like that. How y'all feel about that? Anybody else want to?
No, we're not no fucking responsible.
You don't feel like you're responsible. Pass down the mic to say your name and your actual your
He's
show.
fucking the weatherman now. Shit. Fuck no, we don't. That ain't what we're in the business for. If you a child or you shouldn't be tuning in. Don't be tuning in. We grown. We talk to grown folks. That's how I feel. Like, why in the hell am I? If Steven Spielberg put out a horror movie and somebody go kill somebody because they watched the horror movie, that's some sickness within. Like, don't look for me for me to be the educational piece to your life. You know what I mean? This is entertainment, fellas, ladies.
Wait, slide down. Slide the mic down. Slide the mic down.
Okay, it's entertainment.
Hey now, say now. It's Sheen Sheen So Cool. Okay? The show is the Sheen Sheen Show, and I'm also a part of Life's Little Gems. But I disagree because social media influencers are called just that because they do have a sense of influence. I think of E. Kane on TikTok, and she's taking it, honey. Like, people are influenced to mimic her style, mimic her ways. Like, not to say that it's okay and that everything that somebody you follow is something you're going to agree with, but an influencer definitely has influence, right? But you got to have enough wherewithal and discernment to, hey, is this a trend or something that I want to pick up on and, be putting myself out there like that. Yeah, E-Kane is not somebody that I would want to, act like. But I hope that you all would like to act like me because I'm the realest nigga you know.
Let's go back down to Matt here. Let's grab another random question here. Go ahead, Squizzy. Grab me another one, brother, if you don't mind. So they don't think I'm setting them up, just reading ridiculous shit. I don't like that one.
He trying to jam me up.
I hate that one.
Okay, here we go. All right. Is masculinity in crisis in the modern society? Why or why not? Who are you and your show?
I'm Matt, a.k.a. Funny Matt from Don't Read the Comments. Read the question one more again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is masculinity in crisis in modern society?
In crisis.
Absolutely.
That's a heavy question.
Absolutely. There's a lot of bitch ass shit going on with men. Men ain't taking care of their house. That's it. They get mad at women. That's the thing they say. These women, they so masculine, nigga. They have to do all the shit you supposed to do. So yeah, absolutely. I think it's a lot of sensitive bitch ass niggas out here, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Can I give another
Anyone?
spin on
There's
that?
a microphone right
different
there.
spin. A different spin.
Oh, that's
Julia,
all right.
Julia, can you please? Oh, no, you guys have one.
Okay, this is a totally different take on that question. I don't know if masculinity is fully in crisis, but I think it's like in transition. I think the world is giving different ways to be masculine. You don't have to be a thug or a gangster or so strong to be a man. There's just different ways to be that. You could be metrosexual or into fashion or into other things and still be a man. You'll get your ass kicked by a nigga in a goddamn skirt. Don't play with them. I've seen it before. So I think masculinity is definitely in a transition, and it could go in a lot of different ways.
Hell no.
Name and show in your opinion.
Mr. Somebody gotta say it from the elephant room. Fuck no. Yes, it's in the crisis.
Yes.
Because it's too many motherfucking little kids, young men, young boys getting raised by women, and they turning out to be feminine. They let these little boys run around with motherfucking goddamn pumps on and shit like that. Don't tell them no, don't stop. So yes, it's in the motherfucking crisis. Yes, they motherfucking trying to motherfucking transition kids and all this old bullshit. Yes, it's in the fucking crisis.
So,
Shit, hell yeah.
Man, it's
I got a
spoken.
question though, but they say ain't nothing new under the sun.
True.
So has it always been like this, but it's just being more spotlighted
No.
now? Because
The
there
media
are
is in a
more
crisis.
there are more fathers now than there was in the 90s
Yeah.
and the 80s. So more men, like most of
stepping
us, were
up.
raised by women. There's way more men that are in their kids' lives. So could it just be being broadcast more
No,
instead
that's
of there
exactly
being more
what it
weak
is.
niggas? Because ain't nothing new. It's been lame niggas always. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I think femininity's on the rise and it's challenging masculinity.
The future is
we
fem.
don't really know how to handle the femininity on the rise. They out here, women are doing their thing. You know, some men can't keep up. So, but masculinity though, that's like, I don't want, if you trying to be prettier than a girl, you're in a crisis. Like if you think you're the prize, honey, baby, you're in a crisis. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be a man in your masculinity. You don't gotta be a beautiful ass person, and you can be beautiful in your masculinity.
So let me do this. This is Midas from Don't Read the Comments. But I was saying that we grew up in some of the most like emasculine times, if you really want to know. We did. We grew up. Our two biggest pop stars was two of the most feminine people in the world.
Yes.
And we still let that shit go. So I think
Who was?
Prince and Michael Jackson.
We all knew exactly what you said.
They were erogenous.
Michael wasn't so feminine.
So but that's what I'm saying, y'all. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying we thought of them as being any less than.
But Prince had the prettiest bitches.
But everybody thought he was the most feminine too when you look back. Like he was
That
doing
was
feminine
That was a
shit.
different part of masculinity.
So
That wasn't masculine.
well, I'm just saying, like, it's hard to determine. You know what I'm saying? Like now, I think it's more of a mindset where we allow people to kind of come in and out of what they want to be and who they supposed to be. Before this started, me and the guys was in there. We was talking about how OGs wouldn't let us get away with shit back when we was little, right? When it was wrong, it was not wrong because they said it was wrong. It's nigga, this is wrong. You don't move like that. This is not the way we move. And now you almost like niggas shame you. They'll get rid of you for saying something is wrong. So now it's easier just to be quiet about it, right? Y'all see what I'm saying? Than to speak up and be like us and like, fuck that, it's not cool. Like, we the last of them to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we the last breed of that. Like our kids is no genders for the most part.
Can we say this, though?
So
when it comes to masculinity and femininity, can we know the definition of it first?
Right.
Do people even know the definition of it?
Right.
Because it's not about being no damn, it ain't really about being no man or no woman. It's about the energy that you possess. That's what it is. So if we gonna talk about the masculinity and femininity, and we got to talk about the energy. That's what it is. So it's not about what this or that or being manly or nothing like that. It's the energy that you possess as being masculine or feminine.
That's why they say
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%. I think that's a topic that actually could be opened up in a lot of different ways for sure. Media definitely has an influence. You know, they call it program for real. You know, you're watching a TV program or an actual media program because it does actually have programming. If we do understand really what we are at the end of the day and not really feel like we're so special, we're just human beings. And what that is we turn into what we tune into, right? So those are things that really we have to really take into account about really where the media really kind of drives us in conversation and really drives our society for sure, right? That's not a new practice. That's an old practice of actually programming and putting us all into driving us to actually think a certain way. So before, what we're about to do is actually go into a clip. And again, I want to celebrate, we're here celebrating our network's 5-year anniversary, bringing all of us together. Now we're talking about what the vision really was, understanding really that we really can control the narrative. I think that was the baseline of delivering our network, is realizing that the media does have that power to program and direct us in how we think. You know, and it was different to really what's going on in our streets, in our communities, in our neighborhoods, in our households, and so on and so forth. So me and Damo, who also is a co-founder of our network, really believed in the vision of us controlling our network, controlling our narratives, right? And really having the power of actually how we want to program our listeners and our viewers and our communities. We're going to go to a clip real quick and go from there.
When you go home, listen, Mom.
Yeah, they have biker jackets on.
Have you ever gotten in a fight and a nigga hit you so hard you thought you got jumped? Nigga, that nigga hit me so hard. I'm like, boom, who are they? What the other one? You get him, nigga. Nigga said, you get him. Who are they?
That's what I'm telling the story. Right. There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
A goddamn lot of them.
When you go home, listen, Mom.
Yeah, they have biker jackets on.
And Jodeci.
It was Jodeci.
You got beat up by Dalvin and Devontae.
It go down.
Nah, I
Nigga said you look like yesterday. Listen, he looked like he said we was on the phone yesterday, getting ready for your ass to come. That nigga said you look like that lost member of every R&B group. That one fill-in nigga.
He the deep boys.
Remember how niggas brought 112 here? It's some new niggas.
So that's what we doing?
No.
So Matt, so you mean to tell me go to camera one. I'll give my friend. If you look at Matt looked like Big Pun if he had weight loss surgery. Let's go back to Matt. Matt look like a grown ass third grader. Go to Matt. How you gonna look like, man? We light skinned. We golf together, man.
Oh shit.
Oh
God.
But yeah, but man, that's.
Man said you look like Darwin Ham.
Corliss
Williamson. He said you. Hey man. True story.
True story.
Oh God.
Start with Don't Read the Comments. Let's start with somebody from over there, if you don't mind. Somebody from Don't Read the Comments, grab the microphone. Kind of tell us what the essence was and how that vibe was there.
This Midas from Don't Read the Comments. I think, to be honest with you, when we started the show, as far as just our collectiveness, Matt's funny as fuck, man. And I seen Matt perform. It might have even been a Sheen show, to be honest with you, like back in the day. And hey, man, hey, she ain't lying. She brought the city out. No. But to be honest with you, Sheen would bring the city out. Yeah. So she put me on to a lot of people, and I think I saw Matt at either the Comedy Works or the Comedy. I think that was it, and I seen him and yada yada yada. And Jay, that's my big bro. So he always came with like a hip hop energy. So I knew if we did a show like New School versus hip hop type of shit, like it would be a collective. So we tried to put it together like a morning show, kind of like the Breakfast Club. So if you remember, it was 4 of us. It was Sophia too. So I was trying to bring in everybody and just have a different perspective and just be funny, man. We didn't want it to be the same type of like mundane shit. So
And it was funny.
thank you.
I wish I was.
Shout out to Sophia too as well. In her quest and so on and so forth. What we'll do is real quickly we'll go to another quick question here. If you want to grab me a question out of here for Oski Doski. Let's see here. That's a great one for you. I feel like you'll have an opinion on this.
Okay, well, let's go.
Should gender neutral parenting become the norm?
Gender neutral. What? Say it again. They come up with all type of new shit every day, bro.
Should women, basically women and women, men and men, raising children be a normal household?
Oh, that's not how I thought the question was.
I didn't think that.
I thought the question was like, you don't tell your kid if they're a boy or a girl.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Right.
Gender neutral.
Okay, maybe that is.
Okay.
I'll read. Should gender neutral parenting become the norm? Okay, I'll take it that way too.
Right.
Well, so what you mean? Like you don't have an opinion
You let
on
your
what
kid pick their
You know, little Trump.
No.
Little Trump ain't.
You don't say
Yeah,
boys.
that's what I thought was perfect. I thought it was perfect, man.
Check this out,
Not
man.
that shit at all.
I'm just gonna be honest with you and shit, man. You born what you born. I'm not finna lie or fake for none of you. So I don't give a goddamn what you say you is. If you was born what you was, that's what you is to me. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. Cause a lot of people feel like they a king and they ain't shit, but they motherfucking don't run around here thinking that they gonna tell everybody that. No, I'm not doing that, bruh. Real shit.
But if you had daughters, do you believe your
my
daughter
daughter's
can
gonna
play
be
with
a
Tonka
daughter.
trucks
She's
and
not
G.I.
playing with
Joes?
Tonka trucks. Bruh, my
And
girl's
your
gonna.
son can't play with the kitchen.
No, we not doing that. I'm not. No.
My daughter. Hold on, wait.
No, but if my son wants to, my daughter's gonna be a girl. My boy's gonna be a boy. But if my son wants to learn how to cook, I'm gonna take him in the kitchen and show him.
But you still a boy.
You was just saying, oh,
No.
to the whole kitchen thing, and I just
No. I'm gonna take my son and show him how to cook. My kids know how to cook. From me being in the kitchen, like, oh, Dad, can you show me how to do it? Yeah, come here.
Should it be a norm though, like teaching?
It should be a norm to teach your kids how to cook. They need to know.
No. Teaching your children to accept a girl, quote unquote, that's quoting saying that she is a boy, quote unquote.
Mine's they gonna know who he is. They like that's mine's is gonna be like that's a boy or that's a girl.
There you go.
Yeah, mine's know what it is, bro.
Because
Yeah,
that's what everybody is on in school and stuff like that. You do have to have those conversations with your kids to not be so judgy. Because first of all, I feel like when they're a certain age, they shouldn't be doing all that stuff.
Either way.
Let them get old enough to then decide what they want to do. But it is happening right now. Like my son is in 4th grade. And
They should never.
a transgender in his class.
Yeah.
So it's like those are conversations.
That's
that we
weird
do
as
have
hell.
to have with
Yeah.
parents,
She's
because that's the
confused.
society
Yeah.
we live in now.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just our reality.
But I mean, like that come from parenting. If you don't talk to your kids, then you know what I mean, like. Your kids will be lost. And they'll go with whatever the society
But what
say.
would you do if your
Real shit.
son said, "Daddy, I'm a girl"?
So listen, y'all. Wait. Listen, y'all. Listen, and
I
I
got
think
two
that we're
boys,
old
shit.
enough too now. We're old enough now where some of our kids is grown, some of our kids is getting to the point, and some of that shit hits a lot closer to home than everybody think for me. So when we saying that though, even though I'm thinking the way I think, to have one of my babies mistreated because they feel a certain way, that shit is still fucking with me. So I know what I'm teaching everybody, but I know how society acts too, and that's more what I'm worried about. Everybody just ain't allowed to have mistakes and be who they supposed to be.
Can I ask a counter question though, if you don't mind? If my counter question would be, what age do you feel that a youth should be able to make that decision on who they actually feel like they are, quote unquote, inside?
I feel like
18.
They're making decisions at 5 years old.
That's crazy.
Right?
because they'll know their personality
No.
before they now
Microphone,
believe
hold on, wait, microphone.
Check
Go ahead.
Now, if
Wait, hold on,
you,
wait.
they're gonna know who they are way before 18. Now, if you're talking about the right to do what they want to do with their body or like surgery, that's one thing. Okay,
No.
grown.
I'm talking
But
about
if you're saying
gender specific.
they're gonna say that as soon as they can start
say,
talking.
I'm
they're
a
not.
boy or a girl.
A lot of children that are transgender, they say that early, 5, 6, 7 years
You'll
old,
see a little boy
I-
dressing in girls' clothes, and
carrying a
stuff,
purse
you
in the
know.
heels, like
I feel like they know
early.
You know what that's
It's
called,
like gay
though.
people feel like they know from birth.
Listen.
what they prefer.
if you're done with your point.
Yeah.
Some gay people.
Can
I
make
feel
a
like
note?
I know enough gay people in my life that have told me they knew right away, very early on. So I don't know what an appropriate age would be for them to be qualified to say how they feel, but people typically know early on, you know, who they feel like they are. Like if
Yeah,
you
but I
feel
don't
like
believe in,
you're
like, hormones or
trapped in the
surgery
wrong
at
body
14.
and you don't feel comfortable presenting who you are, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm not judgy like that.
Can I, just real
I'm
quick
just
before I
not.
get to Jewy.
I ain't nobody
Wait,
judging. I'm just
before I
not
get to
gonna
Jewy,
lie.
can I let me speak to Sheen real quick.
People, I just feel like people have the right to be who they want to be, and you can't tell somebody who they should be.
Fair.
And I love parents that embrace kids no matter what, like Gabrielle Union and what is his name? Yeah, like I love how they've embraced that child and love that child and just supported that child.
That's that masculinity thing you was talking
like
about.
it.
I do have a question.
You have to love your child no matter
That
what.
little boy when he was
Hold on,
6
hold on,
years
hold
old
on.
was talking about where the girls at and shit.
Because Sheen does, and people are familiar.
That's the only reason why I'm bringing her up. People are familiar because she does bring her youth onto her actual show. Okay? Shout out to Callie, so on and so
Shout
forth
out
as
to
well.
Callie, my baby.
If Callie came to you and said she wants to be a boy and feels like she's a boy, how do you embrace that?
You be the realest nigga everywhere you go. Wherever you go, be the realest boy they know. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna love my child no matter what. That my love is unconditional for my children. So no matter where, you know, life takes them, I'm going to love them and support them through it. I'm not going to, you know, tell them how they feel is wrong. I just don't. That's my beliefs. I'm not gonna do it, but I do know people that will. Like, you know, some people.
Well, real quick. Hold on, wait. Let me at least direct traffic. Let me at least direct traffic.
Okay.
Eastside Jewie's been giving me Morse code through Blink. Let me go to Eastside Jewy.
Listen, I'm not gonna teach delusion in my household. Now, love, I'm always gonna have.
Definitely.
Now, what you want, we had a word called a wannabe back in the gap, and it needs to be brought back now. You can wanna be who you are, you want, but you're not. Okay, that like when we all die today, and they dig up this, and they gotta go in our bone marrow and figure out what this is. That's gonna tell you who you are. Now, what you want to dress up in your costume? You want to every day ain't gonna be Halloween in my house. You're not gonna be in your costume every motherfucking day talking about I'm a girl, son. You not. I was there when you was born, but you couldn't even blink. You are not. So I feel like we are teaching delusion, and we are We are adding by not standing up, standing on our toes, and standing down on shit, and we just giving society what they want or the new norms what they want. You gotta let the person know you're not. Would you let last shit?
All right.
If I came to you and said, Midas,
Yeah.
I'm tall and skinny.
Yeah.
Am I tall and skinny?
We know better.
So I just want to
I
give
say you're delusional.
a chance because Dyke Nitty was next in line in order to respond. Say your name and your show.
Let me just say this simple and plain.
Your name and your show.
Top of the box, Nike Nitty. We did all the videos for all the local artists in Colorado, even outside of the city. But my 2 cents is kids know, because I see shit on the internet all the time. There's a little boy that said to this other little boy, "You can't wear that. You're not a girl." They already know. It's the parents that's fostering this shit, buying them persons and buying them shoes and shit, and letting them live out that fantasy. They cannot do that, man. There's only a male and female, and that's it.
So let me just say this.
Last question on this before we go to a clip.
Yep, we'll go to a clip because Tuck said, what is the appropriate age? So this is what I'm saying, y'all. Everything y'all saying, I 100% agree with, even across the table. This is what I'm saying, though. We was fucking at 13, 14, 15. A lot of us was, okay? Even, man, cut it out. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out, man. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. And we were not old enough to be doing it.
Yes, we were.
No, we fucking weren't. No, now look at my babies now. We was not fucking old enough to be doing it. So all I'm saying is this: the appropriate age for you to do what you want to do is 16 or 17. Just like with a tattoo. My kids want tattoos
16
now.
16 or 17 is what you're saying.
Absolutely not, because at that age you're old enough to make a decision that you're gonna have to live with. That's all I'm saying, no.
So I do want to say can I say this though?
In order to do this.
Because I just learned this probably a week ago, and this is probably to my own ignorance, okay? Is that a period for a young lady is basically her body preparing for motherhood, childbirth, right? Giving the nutrients and so on and so forth, things for childbirth. Some of these periods are at 9 years old, 10 years old, right? Absolutely. So if we're talking outside of Western, Eastern, whatever staple is on saying, determining what this age will be, is that an actual natural form that we were ready for sexual interaction in babies at 9, 10 years old?
With it or not. If your body is ready, your body is ready. If she's dropping eggs, I'm not saying that.
Remember that when your daughter starts having
I got a daughter, and I'm going to teach her these things, though. Your body ready, baby. You got to be extra careful. I'm not going to say, oh, no, you shouldn't feel these hormones that you're feeling because your body's going through it at 9, and you took you to 16. Everybody's body different. I was a late bloomer. I didn't go through puberty fast. Nigga, I was still a little old weenie and didn't grow yet. You know what I'm saying?
Still ain't grown. Yeah. I don't think some of these girls that's having a period at 9 are even
go ahead. What do you know about that?
They're not hitting the emotional part of puberty.
Nah, but yeah.
Some of these young ladies that are having these periods early at 9, they're not getting the emotional part of puberty. They're getting the scientific part of it, not the emotional part. They're still 9.
We know grown bitches that don't. They be 40 years old.
Thinking about sex.
They ain't ready.
I just wanted to acknowledge Tasha's comment on Facebook because she said there are kids running around being cats, and she's right. There's furries.
Yes,
there's kids
Wait. Clip. What is a furry?
A furry is a child. They dress up like with masks and tails and furry animals. Yeah,
they're not a boy or a girl. They're animals.
I'm gonna be terrified.
Now that's
okay. I think that's a perfect time to go to this next clip. Wait a minute. I'm not gonna be as partial as I tried to be. But you identifying as being a cat.
Fuck that.
Your parents should be in jail.
That's where you draw the line.
Period.
Meow.
Period.
Get your little ugly.
Period.
I agree.
Come in here meowing and shit.
We thank you guys. Whoever's tuning in, continue to tune in. Shout out to Tasha too as well.
She says sometimes kids need guidance, and I do agree with that. And she also says hormones are causing that in these kids. It's dumb.
Yeah. I think we all agree at least at that point right now. Let's go to our next clip here and dive back into our network.
This is the first
Cypher.
comedy cipher in history.
Comedy.
Only here on What's Good in the Hood. And in 3, 2, 1.
Man, this dish right here, this New Orleans gumbo with this aioli sausage, this good seasoned chicken broth, bring you back chicken noodle soup. This man used real, fresh raised chicken. And I think he boiled it. And it shredded, and he used chicken broth. I know he used it.
I know
and
he
then,
used it.
I think he called Chick-fil-A too, because these waffle fries is all too familiar.
Where you get them at?
Yeah, where you get these waffle fries from?
Them is looking real Chick-fil-A-ish. You ain't
Now,
lying.
let me get to that. What else we got? That yeah, this right
Breakfast
here.
sandwich, the
Now
Philly
that
cheesesteak
might have been
breakfast.
done with an iron. He might have grilled that. I think he put an iron on that bitch to get them edges like that. You remember he got game when Denzel had the iron?
My baby daddy was crispy. The edges was crispy.
Yeah, that might be a pancake.
And you got 5,
pancake batter for
4,
that.
3,
So fucking
2,
good,
1.
man.
All right.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
All right.
That was pretty good.
All
So
right,
y'all get the
Jesus
idea. I
Christ.
love this idea of the comedy cipher. This is dope because it's never been done. See, it's not as easy as you thought, but it's not as hard as you thought,
Yeah,
right?
you got it.
Okay, all right.
I'll let you look at it.
All right.
Let you look at it, Brian.
I'll let you look at it.
All right.
He left his sign. I wonder if he know that he left his
Yeah.
sign. There you go. Look at all the food. And we gonna get Brian going in his comedy cipher in 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, let's talk about it, man. Goddamn. Them waffle fries, them is they too perfect. That motherfucker went to Publix. He ordered the waffle fries from Publix. Ain't even no Publix in Denver, so I don't know what the fuck. He got a crackhead running the Atlanta for him. That shit. He was a little stingy with the cheese, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, goddamn. Ain't nobody got lactose in this bitch. You could have gave us a little bit more. Could have gave us a little bit more cheese on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That shit. All right, but the meat was real Alpo-ish. I ain't gonna lie. I just need a little bit more.
Does that mean fresh or what?
No, like it was made for a dog. No. I'll just play. I'm just playing. No, but look, no. I just needed a little bit more seasoning out this motherfucker. That's why it ain't getting I gave it a 9 out this bitch. You know
we gonna check back with Brian.
I don't even want to talk about the
check back
seafood.
with Brian when he my age and see how you feel about that seasoning.
Man,
okay,
take my foot. Fuck it. Take it.
Buddy said he willing to lose a toe over
You
that
feel
food.
me?
Okay, he willing to get that
now,
gout.
my only complaint with the seafood fries was he ain't put enough sausage in his motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The sausage look like freeze dried spam out this bitch. Like, come on, man. You could put some Johnson real
Brian has exceeded his minute, but he definitely
Howard Johnson.
2 minutes.
Okay, he did his thing.
He still ate that shit too. That boy.
Shout out to my boy Taliban, man. She made me do it. She made me do
That
it.
shit good, boy.
Shout out to Tally. All the food was really good. Make sure y'all tap in with Tally and get y'all some of this food, okay?
Fire.
No, I didn't know that was gonna be about my bro Tally. Shout out to Tally, man. Listen, I do gotta say, man, real talk, man. God really put his hands on Tally, man, and really had a recovery out this world, man. A real recovery, huh? No, he had a stroke, actually.
Oh, really?
For folks that didn't know, he had a stroke where actually earlier in this year, he was left close to about 12 to 14 hours without oxygen to his brain. He ended up having to really pull back. They actually prepared us as a family to feed him different, bathe him, change him. He'd have to talk and so on and so forth. And both sides of his brain was actually affected in the situation. He actually made a miracle return to where he's at least about 95%. But we didn't even think he would ever even be in that situation.
Nothing but love.
He actually, just matter of fact, his birthday is tomorrow too as well. So he actually survived to make it towards his
So
birthday.
happy you still here with us, brother. Damn, didn't know you went through all that,
He
man.
back cracking jokes, ain't he?
He's that's what made me know that he was actually back. When that whimsical, quick wit start talking shit. He's in the hospital bed. He's talking shit. I was like, okay, he coming back. There you go.
Damn, shout out to you, Tally.
He wasn't able to. He wasn't able to. We're talking about a whole new life for Youngin at first, but we're talking about a snapback that we've never even heard of. The doctors were throwing their hands all over the place. Really,
God bless
you know
it.
what I mean? And to be honest with you, for me personally, just to speak on that, that was more or less it reaffirmed my belief in like the intangibles, the faith, the love, support. You know, when I first showed up to the hospital, they pretty much, because he was John Doe for about 2-3 days, nobody could find him. His son went on the search for him. We found him in the hospital in that situation. When we were there, basically, we're talking about a literally like somebody that they were ready to write off, that really had no life in him at all, couldn't speak, walk, drink, all that type of shit. But when family and when we discovered him, his life really just started coming back, things of that nature and stuff like that. So when really love and faith was coveted around him, his life and he really was able to resurge, and his children really, shout out to his children too, man. They really helped.
What a testimony, man. That is beautiful.
God bless you, homie.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, they talk about mental health a lot. Physical health's another one.
Yeah. Check your blood pressure, people.
Yeah. Hit the gym.
Take care of yourself, man.
So I would say then, if we are able to segue, at least not off the clip, but specifically to that story, what would be a tip that you guys would give at you guys' seasoned, marinated ages?
How the fuck?
Seasoned, marinated ages.
You see what I'm saying? Listen,
Hello.
on life, what is a discovery or a jewel or a gem, life's little gems, that you guys would like to actually share with the public that's listening?
Man, I just turned 50, man.
Hey!
You got a few
years, man. And I just took my physical. I ain't had a physical in a couple years. They told me everything's looking good. I've been working out. Cholesterol. We gotta watch what we eat. Us as black people, we just season the shit out of everything, and we frying everything. We gotta watch. We gotta take care of ourselves, and that's the biggest thing in growing older. Watch what you're doing, man. Take care of yourself. Work out. You know.
I say, don't take things personally to the heart. Like, you know what I mean? Watch your stress level, because that's a big killer, man. Get proper sleep. Hydrate. You know what I'm saying? Rid your toxins. Go to the sauna. Work out a little bit. Rid them toxins, because that's a lot of shit that be killing us, too. We be sitting there with all them toxins in us, and the mental stress, the financial problem. You know, like, don't take things personally all the way to your heart. That would be a big thing I would say to people out there.
I would say protecting your peace, having a genuine circle of love, and, you know, just really honoring your temple in all ways. You know, you got to have faith, you got to stay prayed up, and you got to just be good to yourself. I tend to take social media breaks because it just can be overwhelming. I am an empathy, you know, I'm an empath. That's what and so when I see sad shit, it takes a toll on me. So there's a lot of times that I will go missing in action. I'll shut all that shit down. And I need to do that for my mental. I've realized it does help me to, you know, just not be dealing with no socials at all, and then come back refreshed and anew, and I can like tolerate a little more for a little longer. But at the end of the day, I really think that you got to take care of yourself, protect your peace, and have an outlet, whether that's therapy or your circle of love. You need to have an outlet that's somebody that you can talk to when you're having hard times, because we all dealing with something, right? And you know, just understand that, and then show grace. And the kinder you are to people, life will be kind to you.
A little bit of corn. Feed your receptors.
I would say listen to your body.
Who your name and your show?
I'm Drea, the social butterfly from Water Me Sis. And I would say definitely listen to your body. I was a person that I would be scared. I felt like if I went to the doctor, it was gonna be bad news. You know what I mean? So I was just like, ooh, even though I might feel some type of way, like I might be scared to go because I don't want them to say, oh, you got this, you got that kind of thing. But just like really pay attention to your body and go to the doctor and get checked up on, because you can prevent something that could be, that could kill you in the long run, and they could catch it early. So,
KB Baby from Life's Little Gems. This gonna sound crazy to some people, but a lot of people out there gonna be able to relate. It goes back to eating better. There used to be times, especially in my 30s, where I could go weeks without eating a fruit or a vegetable. You're just eating bullshit. Out of a box, out of a bag, out of a window. You ain't seen a fruit or a real piece of food. So every day now, I try to make sure I have fruits and vegetables every day and drink that water. Like Julie said, hydrate. Drink that at least 80 ounces a day. Our bodies thrive on water. It's 80-90% water. So if you could at least, if you don't do nothing else, drink at least 80 ounces of water a day to at least flush some of the toxins out that you put in your body.
I died in 2021. So
I'm
I
so sorry I cracked a joke about that. It wasn't funny.
no, it's funny. Hey, funny is funny, bro. Like funny is funny, man. Like I thought this shit was funny. I just, you know what? We it's big because we took like 4 or 5 months after we couldn't shoot, obviously after I went down, and I just realized, man, because there's nothing, and they're telling me there's nothing I could have did to even know or prevent it. But I'm gonna tell y'all this: like most of us have insurance and we don't use it. And that's what I learned during the whole time. Luckily, I got a black nurse to come to the house, and she was explaining how they doctor us different, though, than white people. And I never knew until she telling us how they doctor us. And so just like being in tune, man, like we in tune with all the clothes, we in tune with all the new celebrities, all the new music, all the new movies, and people don't know shit about their own body. You know what I'm saying? Or you get in there, or we wait 2 weeks, or I'm cool, or I'm tough, I'ma tough it out. And sometimes you can't tough it out. You feel me? Like life is, death is permanent. And so like, you know what I'm saying? You can't ever, all I kept thinking during that time was, that was the last time I talked to the homie, or that was the last time I talked to my daughter, or that would have been it. That was it. You know what I'm saying? That was it. So I just try to make sure before I ever get to that point, if something hurt on my body right now, I'm not waiting. I'm at the doctor, no matter what. Using my insurance.
I appreciate all y'all sharing those gems, because there's a real stuff that like we all deal with, you know what I mean, real talk, and actually the generations under us need to hear this information, and we definitely need to share this information. I know it's really taboo for some weird reason. Health, even though we have to deal with it, is really taboo to talk about. Death is something that we kind of stray our ways, even though it's inevitable for everybody in here. We treat it like it's a fantasy, like it's something that's not really going to happen. But in real life, these are things that are going to happen. You're going to deal with health issues, or, you may or may not, but you at least want to know how to extend your life and continue to, be fruitful within your life. So I appreciate you guys sharing that also as well. For myself, it's again, protecting your peace, understanding the importance of fiber at my age type shit, right? Is heavy, right? Huge, right? So yeah, you got about, listen. Fiber's like oxygen. No, fiber's like oxygen. Okay, when you get to 40,
Apples and broccoli.
Fibers and your dark greens, things of that nature. Fiber helps everything flow the right way it's supposed to be, and not be really coagulated and congested with toxins and so on and so forth. So definitely. For anybody 40 and over, if you're feeling some way, it might just be.
There's another word you're gonna learn. It's
Metamucil. Fiber as well.
Learn that word, remember?
That's fiber.
It's almost too far.
Yeah, that's.
You are backed up, Jack.
You're done fucked up. Yeah. No, that's facts. That's facts. So to move the show along, go ahead. We're gonna ask another question before we go to a clip.
Give it to the girl.
We're going to go down the line. We're going down the line. Let's see. They said they tired of the niggas, huh?
Jump on you.
Okay, here we go. Is it fair for transgender athletes to compete. I'm picking these randomly. Hold on. Listen. Is it fair for transgender athletes to compete in categories aligning with their gender identity?
Absolutely not. That's what I keep telling you. Quit feeding the delusion. Damon, you are a boy. Okay? Did you just?
I like the term Deluville.
You're delusional, bro. Like, you should not put your daughter in the ring with a transgender man, and she wants to be a fighter.
Yeah.
Now she can spar and learn, and it's gonna make it a little tougher. But she shouldn't have to compete. She shouldn't have to swim against. She shouldn't have to run against. I mean, practice, yes, because it's gonna make her a little bit, But no.
I actually agree. I think transgenders should have their own sector, like their own,
Island.
their own, like a Special Olympics, right? So that they can compete against each other. I know a lot of the shit that I say be confusing, but I'm not. I'm dead ass, because although you identify as a woman, you still have the strength of a man. And if you hit my child, who happens to be a girl, and you're a transgender female, then that's gonna be a fucking problem.
It's all
See
good
what
till
I'm
you
saying?
put an eye out, nigga.
Listen, I just have a unique way of thinking. Listen, I love everybody.
Listen, I wholeheartedly agree with let everybody be who they want to be. We is not gonna judge. You could be a woman, a man, a cat. I don't even want you to be a cat, but fuck it. If that's where we're at in 2024, that's where we're at.
No.
But you do not get to compete in the dog race.
There you go.
Okay?
Now you out there all
You don't
fours.
get to compete. If you couldn't hang with the men in swimming, you don't swim.
I want to hear from
Bake.
Squizzy. I want to hear from
He said
Squizzy.
no. He's trying to
I want to hear from Squizzy, you political
I don't
ass.
agree with the transgenders in the sports. I don't. They should have their own arena and their own sporting games events.
Understood. We're gonna go to our next clip here and actually share some more highlights from our network's journey. Give a microphone to Water Me Sis name. And so the question there was who is to go get the rag after sex? Nuts are busted. Who gets the rag?
The man gets the so Jalea Water Me Sis. So the man gets the rag. Cause you already you sitting there like
because I'm
with your legs open. You're right. So I'm gonna need you to go grab it for me so I can just because if you get up, it'll come out. It's coming out. It's on your legs. Like come on.
We lost blood.
White blood. You need to go to the doctor. If you lost blood.
Hey, not only get the rag, make me a sandwich. I done just lost all this blood.
Wait.
I done lost white blood
make the dream work. You go get the rag and clean me up, and then I'll go make sandwiches.
I done went retarded.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
She said clean me up.
Yeah. Clean me up, and then I'll go make sandwiches.
We got
You
special
might feel
needs
like
kids.
you
I can say all
don't
of
need
this.
to, but if you do, she would definitely appreciate you more.
For real, it's
I feel like we be like,
it's very
especially if it's a
romantical
hot
when
towel, too.
you go get a nice hot warm towel, you just wipe it.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, wait.
Hold on.
I do gotta say this because a word jumped out to me. She said that I didn't know I was being romantic.
Okay. They really ain't gonna get the rag. They ain't trying to be romantic.
I'll go get a warm rag and do the wipe up.
Yeah, that's romantical. That is romantical.
So that's considered. So that's considered
romantic.
A romantic.
Yes, it's because listen,
it's not romantic.
I said romantical. It's the gesture. It's the gesture. Yeah. It's like let me get it, baby. I got you. You know what I mean? And then you have an opportunity to like feel good, don't it? I killed that shit, didn't I?
You won't be back.
I'm with that.
This nigga at her house going through the cabinets. What's this? Where your towels at, goddammit? In there!
Why the towels smell like this?
It's in there! Yeah.
Your designer towel, the red towel.
Your towel. He using the good towel. That is dumb. That is dumb.
Type of woman to get up and take that.
You won't bring your
man
ass
down. Didn't I say it? I feel like whoever won.
I don't think that's
Whoever won the battle. I said whoever won the battle. Now if he really put you down and he's looking at you like Leonidas. You don't remember Leonidas? He laid up there and looked back at him. But if I slayed you, then I'm gonna go and get you down. Now if I'm over there at handicap, help me out. Get your little messy ass out. God damn it, help me too. Yeah.
You let on your own stomach, I'll get the rag.
Matt, did you want to close us out on that topic?
I guess so.
Chrissy is acting a fool over here. Y'all don't hear nothing. Y'all don't hear.
She over there turned red in the
She said, because she over here saying random shit. If you nut on your own stomach,
Y'all
I
heard
get the
that?
rag.
She's out of control.
Nut on your own stomach. Oh my God.
This is fucking.
What is going on?
This is crazy.
Listen. Go ahead.
What's that
Go ahead.
An avatar. You done nut on the stomach avatar now? Jeez Louise.
Listen, I'll say this though. Real talk. Okay, I was gonna give too much information. I was just about to say, listen, I don't like my own nut on me.
Wait, what?
So no, seriously.
Where are we going? He said that's not.
You've heard of
I don't.
Hey, this nasty horny nigga is loving it. Look,
I don't.
this is the
I get it on me. It gotta come off fast.
Right away.
Why? It's your own.
I don't know. Maybe it's my own personal.
Gay.
I think it's gay, God.
Look at Squizzy.
It's yours.
That is so odd to hear.
So I'm the only one?
No.
Okay.
It's goddamn gay.
It's gay.
What is
That is something that y'all really have to digest and discuss. Y'all are so homophobic that you think your own semen on you is gay.
It's horrible.
That's ridiculous. That is so childish.
Gay is just
It's close to it.
It's not it.
It's like real kind of close.
It feels what? It's like real kind of close.
They like distant second cousins.
I don't get it. Y'all don't be making no damn sense.
Get it off on me.
Right.
Why is it on me?
And that's why you gotta go get the rag first.
Thank you. That's why you get your ass up and go get the rag.
There's a dude in the comments. He said it is gay. Matt, what do you think about that? What do you think about that?
We're going to go to the next clip. We'll go to the next clip, and then we'll come back.
Thank you.
Our network.
Hey, I got a call in. Can I get a call in? This nigga say, let me say something.
Put the mic close.
Come on.
You got to say his name
This
first.
my nigga Mike T.
You got to say his name.
And Mike T said he got to say something. Mike T, talk to him real quick. We got to be real quick. Tell him what you want to say, cuz. You on the mic right now. Come on, Mike.
Outside now.
All right, yeah, you on the mic right now, bro. Tell them what you feel.
What's up with the people, man?
Oh, man, you know.
People, man.
I just had to call you. I see the podcast. I love it. I enjoy it.
Thank you, Mike. No, but love, man, from Teasy, man.
Very much love to all the people.
Yes, sir. You got anything you want to tell them, or we gonna get on back to the show?
Tell him he gotta
Hey, tell everybody. Hey, everybody, tell my nigga Mike T we love him too.
We love you, Mike T.
Gang, I'm gonna get with you in a second, T. Rod.
Okay, in a minute.
All right. That nigga crazy.
All right, we gonna go to the next clip real quick.
I thought he was gonna say something, had an opinion.
Yeah, I did too.
What's up, Flam?
I'm glad we got off that Trump topic real fast.
Oh, you didn't want to get on that, huh? Yeah, you don't want to talk about the win.
It's not a win though. I don't feel like it's a win or a loss.
I'm just messing with y'all.
It's fucked up.
Wait, I got one thing to say about it though.
What?
See what they announced today?
What he said?
He dropped that another video.
What he dropped?
Talking about giving white people reparations.
Yeah, that's the funniest shit in the world.
Look who you niggas voted for.
Hey man,
look who you voted for.
Hey,
now he want to give the shit that niggas have been asking for, whether you wanted it or not. Niggas been asking for, and were promised so long ago, before all of us were alive. Promised reparations for what they did to us for hundreds of years of slavery. And this motherfucker's basically the government in its entirety has said, fuck all y'all. Instead, we gonna give reparations to the white people that didn't get the job because the nigga got it.
Damn, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Hey, can I say something?
Affirmative action.
Can I say something too?
Mm-hmm. It's basically a counter.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Well, what about the $1 billion that Kamala raised, right?
Mm-hmm.
In 100 and some days, right? Mm-hmm. And why she got goddamn $20 million in debt from raising $1 billion? What the hell she did?
They're always going to, all campaigns go into debt.
She married $1 billion in 107 days.
That's not weird. That's just something they talking about today.
On my thing with the reparations is how the hell we could raise $1 billion for a funky ass campaign, but we run around here and talking about can y'all give us reparations?
True.
We can put our money together.
You know the
like
better
that.
question?
That's crazy.
Right now, there are 7 states suing Donald Trump for the last election's debts that he left in those states and cities. And ain't nobody talking about that shit. This is shit you can just
And ain't nobody talking about them treason motherfucking goddamn charges they trying to come up on Biden's ass. Huh?
That shit ain't gonna work out.
Yeah, okay, it ain't gonna work out, but let's talk about their treason where you was working with the other side, getting money from the other side. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Listen.
To that, before we do so, I'd like to proudly bring out Damo just to say a couple words too real quick, man, just to acknowledge the other co-founder of our network, man, to just say hello, man, just that's real talk, because he's in the background actually putting together the production, who is an excellent dude, man, production-wise, man. Couldn't do this network without him. The backbone of our network, man. Come on, Damo, man. If you come on out here, man, and show your face to the people, please. Come on and show your face to the people, please.
Bring it out. There you is. There you is.
Yeah. What up, y'all?
You look like the nigga from Best Man with
Anything you want to say real quick, man? Matter of fact, you know what? Let's ask you a question. I got one. Let's ask you a question. Okay?
Oh shit.
I don't know if somebody's watching or not, so you might be a little politically correct, but we don't want that. We want the real shit. All right, let's go. Say your name and who you represent.
Yo, this is Damo G, you know what I'm saying, co-founder of our network, CEO of Charged Up Films, you know what I'm saying. We do this, you do it.
You ready? Hold on, here's the question.
Hold on, I ain't done yet.
Okay,
Friday Funk, you know what I'm talking about? Also, we got, what's that, Fly on the Wall? Yeah, I represent
Oh, yeah, that's right. You do got 2 shows on this motherfucker.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Are you ready?
That's the RZA.
The RZA.
Did y'all tell him to send us some stars?
You ready? Can an open relationship be as fulfilling as a monogamous one? Why or why not?
Absolutely. It's based upon the agreement that the two have. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all both can come to an agreement to where y'all both say whatever the fuck we do is within our boundaries, within our comfort, then yes, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all both say you free to go and do this and do that, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the boundary may be, yeah, absolutely.
So Damo, do you have plural?
Hold on, wait. What boundary is constricting, or what boundary? What is your boundary?
There's a lot of boundaries, nigga. The gay shit.
Don't be gay.
Don't be gay.
He said the gay shit.
Lots of boundaries.
Y'all really trying to get niggas canceled. Squizzy's gone. Yeah, he disappeared. He's no longer on the couch.
So uncomfortable.
There's no gay shit.
Are you serious? You sponsor this bullshit show?
What the fuck, man?
Straight up. Next question.
Let me have a question.
Wait,
Why?
I do want to say on the last vid that we just watched, shout out to the Elephant Room.
Yes.
And just going into that topic too on Kamala, Trump, so on and so forth. Kamala, sorry though.
I'm not a supporter, but I'm not
Kamala, Trump. I was having that discussion on the Elephant Room. Especially you was pretty much in a sense in the middle of actually two people who were very staunch on actually where they stood on business. One was heavily Trump, one was heavily Kamala, right? How did you feel in that topic when it came onto your show?
It was so confused. Like, it's so hard to vote for a lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
Why can't vote for a bigger of two goods?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it always got to be, you know, this and that? So I actually voted for the black man, Cornel West, that was on the ballot. That I got called
But
out.
you know what? He wasn't on all ballots.
No,
that was very weird.
That's all that matters.
Was he?
But
Oh, I
no,
thought
it
was
just makes you feel like I feel like we just like still behind 400 years because we really still think our little vote count. And we got to change the voting system in order for our votes to count. I'm not saying don't vote, you know, but we need more people in the college of electorals. We need more counters, because I always thought that the counters makes the ballot, not the voters. It's the motherfucker sitting there counting. And if he want to be crooked, he gonna get Bush in when the host, you know, and go find a way to get Bush in when Bush was losing.
But if we want to change our electoral, change your local votes.
True.
To move up and change your Senate votes and your House votes, you got to start from the bottom up. You got to change your local votes.
But the bottom line is you got to change the voting system because your vote doesn't count.
Yeah.
Listen, Kamala already won Colorado. It didn't matter what you voted. Like that, you know, that she already had won. So
She won Colorado
because of the electoral.
We voted for her, and then our electoral college vote was unanimously voting for her too.
Understood.
So that's
look,
how you
and then she won. And so I don't just represent Colorado. We talking about America. We talking about the earth. We talking about everything. Don't just sum me up.
But America is racist, misogynist.
It should go back to a popular vote. That's what I. So long or the short, I feel like we need to go back to a popular vote, not this college of electoral shit.
Yeah.
That's just meant to keep things where they want it.
The system in its entirety needs to be broken down and rebuilt by black people. By black people.
And brown.
I chimed in a little late on that. So this is my opinion on that, right? Okay, we all want to try to make a change. And voting and doing this, now the third electoral votes and all that, blah, blah, blah. I think we just got to hit it at the root. Stop teaching our kids to go to be basketball players and rappers and shit. How about they be judges?
Yes, Lord.
The politicians write the laws.
Yes, Lord.
Shit.
Yes,
so
Lord.
If you want to change, let's make the change from there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to segue to the next one. We got an award, right?
Okay.
We got an award. Okay. So, Dre, real quick, go ahead and run that next one real quick. We're going to see.
An award? Who gets an award? It gotta be me. It just has to be. What is this? Podcast nominations? Oh, God. What? Oh, my God. How exciting! It gotta be me.
Is it? Oh, we
the elephant room.
Elephant room. Life's little gems. Largest stream. DOS. If you remember, shout out to K-Tone and them. And the winner is
Drum roll, please. Elephant roll.
I ain't no hater. I ain't no hater, but somebody lying. Somebody lying.
It wasn't the popular views. It was electoral views.
You ain't shit.
I love that.
First of all, this is my acceptance speech.
Go ahead, acceptance speech, and
I
then
gotta
we'll
hold
move
the
on.
mic like this. On behalf of the Elephant Room and everybody, we are glad, and I don't even really, I care about all that, but I don't. So this is really organic views, cause we barely share. Y'all little dialogue be perfect, right? I can't because. But guess what? I can. Yes, Lord. It's a man world. But it wouldn't be shit without a woman's touch. Thank you all. And if y'all wasn't tuning in,
listen, y'all came out,
we appreciate
hit the
it.
ground running, because for to be y'all's first season and y'all to have as many views, man, y'all do got a good thing going.
Thank you.
It is. It's a second.
I do want to say though, real talk, man.
Is it y'all's second season?
So we really appreciate, honestly, all of these shows that have been on our network. There has been a real slow cook process. Yeah. Like we really hand-picked all of our ingredients in order to make this recipe and this dinner or whatever we're preparing successful. We get approached pretty much on an every other day basis of different shows wanting to really, have a show on our network. But real talk, man, we really believe in every talent that's on here, every group, every show that's on here. We actually do, see you guys' vision too as well if you were established prior, and just really wanted to just really do our part in helping you guys get to the places that you want to be. We do again appreciate the patience and understanding that what we were seeing was way down the street before anybody was ever to even get to the street. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody knows that podcasting is a daily process. I'm sure everybody in here at least watches a podcast at least one time a day, no matter if it's a reel or a whole podcast and so on and so forth. So we again appreciate that too. Our goal is to grow, expand, and get bigger than, and, make it an actual lucrative situation for all of us.
I would like to speak to that because I'm just so appreciative of the network, but especially to Uncle Tux and Damo, because I was doing food reviews at my house in my room, and I only did like 2 or 3 videos before Tux reached out and offered me to come to the network. So I really appreciate y'all seeing something in me, believing in me. And now I'm a part of 2 shows on the network, not to toot my own horn, but make sure you tap into the Sheen Sheen Show on Mondays and Life's Little Gems on Wednesdays. But I enjoy the network because I have a newfound respect for what it takes to run a podcast. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit that goes on behind the scenes that y'all don't see that, really makes the shit move like it do. And so to have been here as long as I have and seen the network grow, I'm so honored to be a part of it. And I thank y'all for introducing me, giving me a platform for a lot of new people that would have never known me that know me now. And I want to appreciate everybody that's ever watched an episode, tapped in, followed me, showed up to support it at a show. I see y'all, I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all so much.
I want to second that. I want to thank our network. Man, y'all be putting in hella work. We be late, we be bullshitting, you know what I'm saying? Tux, you are our best critic. We come back like, we killed it. Tux come in like,
so much.
Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you need that. You don't need nobody, gaslighting you, you know what I'm saying? So I do want to say that. I want to thank to all my thousands and thousands and thousands of fans. All my thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of fans out there. There's too many, man. They all in the car. I can't keep up with you. Listen. No, we do appreciate this shit from the bottom of the heart and realize that all these people come here, we not getting paid to do this shit either. We taking time out of our day to do that for each and every podcast, including the network. We here because we are the people and we are for the people. So understand that we care about the topics. We gonna always cover the topics, and the shit be hard sometimes coming up with shit entertaining. You ugly ass nigga. But anyway, no, we appreciate everything on God. Like y'all really doing y'all thing, man, and we gonna keep this shit alive. Y'all like PBS, man. Y'all like
Y'all
PBS.
gotta give it up for the network.
Y'all gotta start understanding
Yeah.
what a network means. That's different than just having a podcast. We're talking about a network that is facilitating all the podcasts.
It's
That's
so
big
dope.
shit.
It's
And they
so
doing it
dope.
out their heart too. Just because they
Yeah.
passionate about it. So
And they got their own lives.
So
They
don't
got
forget
their
to-
own,
what's the
shit
thing
going on.
called?
But they make time for us. We got a show that shoots every day
donate
of
the
the week.
donate the stars.
Yeah.
Don't just sit
There you
there. Yeah, like donate a star because they good with that. Y'all be having that
Superstars.
shit.
What is it?
Donate the superstars, man.
and
$4.99,
something like
$5.99. That shit works. It helps.
Yeah.
Dre right here.
We're gonna go to the next clip.
Go ahead.
Living decent. JB Butter.
46 sec, 46.
In Amsterdam, it's 5 a.m. I'm a natural disaster, but even after all that I'll do, it's you who's gonna be the death of me. And none of this matters, baby, it's you.
Turn that shit down.
It's
loud. Turn that shit down and then turn it off.
This how I feel when y'all be on Facebook wilding.
Turn
Get
that
some
shit
help.
down and then turn that shit off. We could have just went with Tasha's song and had one song for the
Don't try to play me because you didn't pick a song.
The words.
The girl was saying
I wish
some
you
real
wouldn't have picked a
stuff.
song. It ain't none of your friends' business. Ain't none of your
Machina, meet me in the parking lot. I got 5 minutes to whoop your ass before dinner. Meet me in the parking lot.
No one liked it. I'm sorry. No
They
one
liked
that
it.
song.
Download the song and y'all gonna see
We
what
hate
it
to
is.
go,
Okay,
we gotta leave, y'all.
they messed up tonight. Listen,
Even though Life's Little Gems is not back. Oh, psych. I'm lying. It's the holidays. I won't be
ain't
back
nobody
in this
back.
motherfucker
Yeah,
either.
you
I
ain't
won't.
back.
Psych.
Let's just get to the tagline. Not just for the people. We
We
are the people.
Ready, man. Listen, we are not just for the people. We definitely are the people. You know, our first tagline was actually "What's ours is yours." You know, and that really was basically to open up. You know what I mean? Like this is, you know, even though our vision and our world, we want to share that with you because we realize that this is actually the next phase in the topic. But once we realized really who was in the room and really who was really are the people that are here standing at this table, we really realized, no, hold on, we are the motherfucker. We are these motherfuckers, though. You know, we actually move the needle. You know what I'm saying? And we're the people that actually are able to actually direct this narrative with great responsibility and great honor. So I definitely salute that to everybody who's involved with our network for sure.
Can I say this?
Yes, please.
I'm just happy to get on. Can I get
You want a microphone?
I gotta,
right in front of you.
I kind of get it back.
Wanna
If
beat
you
you
can
too?
get Julie and Shane to stop talking about everybody else, we
I
can.
beat you too.
So, yeah. I didn't know if we was on their show or not. I'm over here like this. I'm like, can we talk? Nah, I'm just playing. No. The funny part is, man, like, the funny part is when people ask me sometimes, like, yo, I should do a podcast and I should do this shit. I can see Tux's face because they take that shit seriously, him and Damo, and I think people can understand that when they understand how much work goes into this. So me and my guys, man, like that's part of the reason why we kind of had to step back was just because it was so much work, and like to bring it to you consistently and have it actually be dope is actually a lot of work, man. But like. So when Julie was saying that, we would sit after the show and we would talk about how dope the show was.
Light your ass up.
Actually,
it was hard to stomach.
Well, y'all kind of lost me at 22 minutes exactly. From about 20. You're like, what? You're like, yeah, from about 22 minutes to 37 minutes. I'm like, that's 15 minutes. Like, I know. I don't know what the fuck y'all was talking about, but y'all look good. So I don't think the people noticed.
Oh,
I don't think the people noticed.
If I could cut my ears off, I would have. But I need them.
He actually went to commercial.
Oh, Tuggs used to light me up.
He used to like me. He like
I would drive home sad, so I'd call my wife like, "What you think?" She's like, "Oh, it's really good." I'd be like, "Not what Tuggs said."
I'll be in the car too.
Broken.
Oh, punk ass Tux, cuz. Mad as fuck. I'm in my Nissan. It's beat up too. Nissan beat up. You done beat me up, cuz.
Tux.
I just don't be here really for y'all. I haven't been here to really.
Nah, he
give
got a
y'all
little
full
soft spot for women's.
Damo gives us constructive criticism too.
But Damo's nice.
Kind.
He's nice.
Damo is kind.
Damo's nice. Take it out my hand then.
I think Damo is nice, but he's professional. That's all it is.
Tux
He's
is
not
not.
really not because he can tell you like, no, y'all talking over each other too much. You gotta reel it in. You know what I mean? But they will give you constructive criticism, but then they always give you a compliment as well. So they give you feedback on both. You know what you can work on.
Not Tux. Not Tux.
Y'all must treat the ladies different. Y'all treat the ladies different.
Maybe they can hear you. I'll be like this.
People don't know it. People don't know it, but the funnest part of our show that nobody got to really understand was after the show. So we would sit down and we would talk with bro, almost in another show, like another show setting. We would talk and we would roll up and we would talk for at least an hour and a half. Matt could never stay because he had a curfew, but me and Jay would.
Yeah.
But me,
It's called
but
work.
me and Jay,
It's called work.
Me and Jay would stay, and then, so he would tell Matt real quick that it sucked. So Matt would leave.
He'd be like, "Hey,
he'd be texting like,
I hope
"Did he
you don't
really mean
expect
it?"
any bookings off of this one."
Matt would text the group chat and be like, "Hey man, did he really mean it?"
That never happened. That never happened.
I watched it back. I feel like it wasn't that bad.
Oh, Tux will wait until we got. That's the part I was trying to tell y'all. Tux will wait until after he keep it professional during work hours. After when you wait, that's all us. So then we would be smoking and he would be like, "Yeah, man. To be honest with y'all, that's what he would tell us when we lost him for 15 minutes."
Gotta keep them humble, huh?
Yeah. You make Damo laugh 3 times and it was a good show.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Tux.
I ain't see Damo laugh for 2 months. When we first started shooting top of the box, he wouldn't say shit.
He laughs out the side of his mouth.
That nigga be in there sweating and shit. And then all of a sudden you hear a voice. Hey guys. Fuck you, man, homie. Fuck are you talking about?
I love when I get
guys,
a laugh
you gotta
from the back.
Focus up. You guys are doing good, but you gotta focus up. You fucking engage your audience. Y'all be like, all right, I'm gonna watch it. Where's
Big
your
brother.
balls head at?
Stay watching.
And I just want to ask that the audience always extends a little grace to production as well, because it's usually a one-man show back there in that production room doing a whole lot of shit at once. So if you watch my show, we just make that shit just keep flowing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna plug the show every time the mic in my hand. I'm just saying, make sure y'all watch my show. Make sure y'all watch my show.
So check it.
It might go slow because the grill might go off, but watch it. Yeah, we back.
I will say this though, if you look at the credits, actually Damo, my brother Damo, partner Damo, actually brought this up to me too. Like if you look at the credits of any other show that's in rotation, we're talking minutes of where people are actually doing all of these roles. We're talking 30, 40 people of people actually putting on a role or a section that they actually handle within an actual show just for it to go off seamlessly.
Yeah.
It's just us. Okay. It's us and Drea.
Shouts out to Drea.
Shout out to Drea, girl.
Everybody shout out to Drea. Drea, the social butterfly is honestly she real talk. Like we're talking like a star player.
More than you two.
She laughs at all my jokes.
She laughs at all of them. She's like, you guys did wonderful. It was exciting. She was passionate. She would too. No, she would feel good.
She didn't like your show.
Well, y'all got a show because we're not here.
He's so damn dumb, dude.
She did a show.
So like my frog still jumping.
We would talk to her first. We would talk to her first. And try not to talk to this nigga.
Y'all don't know about Blake Brown?
We know about Blake Brown.
Y'all want to talk?
That
Y'all ain't been able to
frog
say
went in our
that.
direction.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll quit. Let me quit interrupting.
finish your point.
I'm sure I'm professional.
No, I didn't know if they wanted to talk because he wasn't. But he been able to talk. Julie.
Hold on, we're gonna go. We'll end up going down the line.
They're gonna get a question if y'all
we got
shut up.
We got a mic.
So we'll go to one question before we go to the next clip. One question before we go to the next clip. Who's the question on?
Me.
Nike Nitty? It's on Nike Nitty.
Now we're coming this way. See how many people it is down here?
Pick another
And the
question.
show about to be over. We about to walk out. It's gonna be
We about to
YouTube.
walk off.
Ain't gonna be nothing but large little
We're almost done. In a sense, we're almost done.
Well, then it'll be all the views.
Well, we already know who gets some views.
That's because we left.
All right. Go ahead.
They got all these
Elephant room in the
All right,
field
check
with
it,
the
check
most
it.
views.
They got all these AI questions. They ask,
What
ask
do
AI.
you think about open relationships? I know, right? Hold on.
Yeah, he said. He don't think
Hold on, I got you. I'm gonna save that for Sheen. I'm gonna save that for Sheen.
Okay.
Is freedom of speech truly free if it comes with a societal repercussions?
Damn, y'all fix that up and say no.
That's what I'm saying. These AI questions that y'all got off the internet. Obviously, freedom ain't free because definitely you can lose a whole lot behind what you say. So you have to watch what you say when you're in the public eye. And that's why Squeezy's not saying anything here.
No comment.
No comment.
Squizzy's so scared to check his email. God
Sometimes
bless
you
him.
got to say no comment. Yeah.
We can go to the next question. Let's go to Machine.
Okay.
And basically, what do you think about open relationships or polyamory? Can you ever see yourself trying it too as well?
I've always said that I wanted a husband and a wife, so I'm all for open relationships. I think people need to just do what works for them. Like I said, I'm not a very judgmental person, but every situation, is exclusive to the people involved. So if you can maintain more than 2 or 3 women, if you can, honor and respect all of the women in your life or men, then, do as you please, have fun, as long as everybody agrees, to the rules and regulations. I don't see no goddamn problem with it.
Okay.
And while I'm on the topic, listen, to follow that up, I'm still looking.
Who gonna get the rag? That's the name of the show. Who gonna get the rag?
Honorable.
This your question.
Okay, great. Matter of fact, you know what? I'd like to. Let's bring the question to Midas before we go to the next clip. Okay. And I'd like to get a little bit more interaction on or answers actually on this too as well. Should men have equal say in the decision to terminate a pregnancy?
No comment.
Oh, you say the same on that one too?
No comment.
So
No
I say
comment.
no.
my
Pass it
comment
to your
is
right, please.
my
No,
comment is
I'm bullshit. Hold on,
It-
Joey.
oh.
I was gonna say, man, like, like life will
Wait.
teach you.
Hold on. I know you're about to go into it. I want
That was a whole
to reread.
build-up
I want
to
to reread the question.
Reread.
Okay.
I'm scared. Go ahead.
Should men have
Mhm.
equal say in the decision to terminate a pregnancy? Go ahead.
shit, man.
Midas from Don't Read the Comment.
I'm going to say no, that men should not have an equal say. Now, with that being said, there's such situations that you can be put into, they tell me, that you wish that there was a 50-50 decision-making process, and then at least a conversation. And that's all I'm going to say for that, because I was hoping I got the poly question.
Can I ask you? Can I ask you a counter question while we're on it?
All right.
And I guess it's both for everybody. So then, if you don't have say or should have say in the birth or unbirth of the child, should you have say or no say in the child support?
See, that's what I was gonna get. I was gonna get there. I wish you would have let me say that.
Let's let Midas first.
Shit. I would say once you give up the right, though, right? Then after, even if that's like you gonna pay the piper somehow. You gonna pay the piper somehow. So either you gonna pay with child support or you gonna pay with the time. Does that make sense? So it's either gonna be I'm gonna raise the kid, or either way you're not gonna let it go. So it's just you making the decision and you getting to go that way. What's the third
They about to
option?
hate me for
A lot
this.
of men don't do nothing.
They about to hate me for
That's
this.
not even an option. That's not an option.
It's a reality.
Okay,
But that's
okay.
not an option.
To at least go around the room. It seems like everybody does have want to say so on at least on this. Let's go to Eastside Jewel first from
Now,
the Elephant Room.
This is what I say now. Y'all gonna hate me for that. See, frivolous abortion shouldn't be available. You shouldn't be able to just
What's a frivolous abortion?
just because I want to abort a child, just because I want to. Now, if you got some health complications, certain things like that, shit's about to kill you. You're gonna die if you had a baby. Okay.
You got raped and got
You
pregnant.
got raped and got pregnant. These are the things I'm saying. Now, as far as a man being able to tell a woman what to do with her body, it's like no.
No.
But then, if the man the thing is, should the man be able to say, I don't want the child? Can a man tell you, I don't want the child?
What if he wants the child?
No, but I'm saying, if I don't want the child, and you want the child, and I don't want to take care of no children, I don't want to do all of this. Now, should he be able to be exempt from doing for the child?
No.
What if he wanted it, she don't?
No, listen, but let's focus on, but that's always, but
That's not always.
it is a lot. But I'm saying the bigger thing is, for to the women's credit, it's y'all's body. How can a person say you got to push something through your canal and do all that? That's a lot. We don't even know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? But if the man tell you, I don't want no child, and y'all both are being,
If he tell you he don't want it,
careless.
he mean it.
So should a woman be able to have a child on the man if he doesn't want the child? Should he have to take care of the child if he openly, verbally told you he don't want the child?
I don't believe
Hold
so.
on, let's move the microphone.
You already made your decision when you came in her. So the
this is
decisions
the
that
same
come
thing for
after,
y'all.
if she chooses to still have the child, even if
He
you
should be
said it,
responsible.
okay, he shouldn't be, but she could still make him responsible.
But that ain't fair.
But life ain't fair.
That's why it shouldn't be.
Life ain't fair. Listen, for me,
frivolous abortions.
I would
Okay,
say,
can I give a bunch of unpopular
if a
opinions
man
real
doesn't
quick?
want the kid, I say believe him. But if you want your child, have your child, but plan on
ready to
taking
take
care of that
it.
child
That's
by
right.
yourself.
That's all I'm saying. And he shouldn't be looked at as a deadbeat when he told you before any trimester.
No, because he's still a deadbeat. That doesn't
No, he ain't.
change.
No, he could've
You're a
told
deadbeat
you.
if you have a
No,
if
you're
you
a
know you
deadbeat
have
if
a
you're a
living
woman
child and you're
and
not
you do
involved
it.
in that child's life. You're a deadbeat. I don't care how the child
you're a
came about.
deadbeat if you're a woman and you have a child with a man that don't want a child. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
No.
If the man said, I
Some
ain't got
women
the money,
want children.
I ain't got the means.
Some women just want children, no
Hold
matter
on.
how the child
Let's
comes.
respect microphones. Go ahead and give him another microphone too.
But
We'll
you
go back and
can't
forth.
force I can't force you to have that baby. And I want it. I want a child so bad. And you the girl for me. And you like, they ain't nothing coming through these walls. They ain't wrecking this frame, right? I can't do shit about it. I think that same liberty should be given to the man. If I don't want a child and we in here both parties, because nobody's being raped, okay, this is consensual sex, and you're letting him fuck you without a condom, and he's telling you, I don't want no child, and I ain't take care of one.
What if she does?
What I'm saying,
have her baby
well,
'cause
then
you
she
don't
need to
want it?
stop fuck with him. She's not to say, well, you're not the guy, because I want a child, or I want a child by you, but I'm willing to take care of my child 100%.
Unpopular opinion. I'm gonna tell my son, you dummy, you're coming in her, you fucking dummy, and you
Absolutely.
expect it to be somebody else's decision, or you gonna be able to make a
gonna have a
decision?
fucking cat.
What I've learned in my old age. What I've learned in my old age, my nigga, is that we only have a couple of decisions that we make that are ours.
Right.
And then we have decisions or shit that we go through in life that has nothing to do with us. You dig what I'm saying? So the shit that I done fucked up enough for everybody, trust me. So the shit that I could have not think about in my old age, I skip past the shit I used to do so I don't have to be be in that position anymore.
And
That's
that's
what I'm
the real
saying.
portion.
So when you
That's the
start,
real-
because once you start doing that shit, you don't even control the narrative anyway.
But we're on a what if.
I'm just
Okay.
giving.
Wait, real quick before we go to
Some
KB.
unpopular
Real quick before we go to KB, because this is definitely a situation that I believe we have a few different opinions on.
Okay.
Sheen, if you don't mind going to the comments and actually acknowledging the comments too as well. We do have a bunch on Facebook and YouTube. If somebody wants to take Facebook and somebody wants to take YouTube.
I'm on you on YouTube?
And Tasha says birth control.
I'm on YouTube.
Which I think you gotta protect yourself. If you're a man and you know you don't want children, put a condom on. If you're a woman and you know you just out here fucking frivolously, get some birth control. You don't want to get pregnant, by a random. Plan B works, but not all the time. You know what I mean? I've seen some instances where women don't take a Plan B and still get pregnant. People can use the condoms and still get pregnant. I mean, if it's laid in the cards for you, and life has, and that's just the cards life has dealt you, then you got to deal with the situation as it comes. But I am a firm believer in it's a woman's body, it's a woman's choice, no matter what the man says. That's just
It's mama's babies, daddy's maybe. So hey.
Tiara says Midas is funny. I think that was from earlier when we were talking.
She said what?
She said Midas is funny.
What was that?
What was her second comment? She said Midas, he's ugly, funny looking though.
But didn't they agree with Julie though earlier though?
And Tasha said Julie is right when we were talking about the gender identification.
Shit, yeah.
Okay.
So give me my stuff.
Comments from YouTube?
I got Kevin Kane said yes, man should have a say. Ariane B says Matt's eyes will close exactly at 9:30.
Best comment, bruh. She see him fade now. She see him fade.
She said Matt's eyes, because you know that toe. That toe right there.
It's bedtime.
10 toes down.
Hey,
Two black
Dre,
asses going round and
go ahead,
around.
let's get ready to queue up that next one. So we got another award, y'all.
Hold on, wait. KB had a bunch of stuff to say.
It ain't much different than what a lot of the other comments was, but I do think that men should have a say. I do not, however, think it should be an equal say.
Right.
But I also believe that if men say he doesn't want the baby, he should be able to exempt himself from care for that baby.
Tax exemption.
I also believe if a man has exempted himself from that care more than once or twice, he should have to be legally sterilized. You don't just keep getting to do it either.
I mean, I don't disagree. And so yours should be tied and burnt and thrown to the side.
I don't disagree.
You should only get one abort.
I don't
mission.
disagree. You should get like 3 abortions, 3 strikes.
No, nigga, one.
3 exempt outs and 3 abortions.
Nigga, you can't just keep killing
It's
folks.
baseball. It's America's game.
So a motherfucker could just go kill 3 people and be like the third one.
I've seen it before.
I ain't gonna do it. No, nigga, this is a killings act right now.
You know, it's funny.
And you could have planned B with your
This is the reason I be so scared for motherfuckers to make decisions for me when they got to do with that, because he makes sense, she makes sense. Everybody got their opinion on where it should be, and that's why we are where we were, because a bunch of motherfuckers sit in the room talking about what's good for everybody else.
Great way to segue.
Hey man, hey man,
If I ruled the world.
And some
Imagine
growing.
that.
So I'm gonna read.
Which episode was that? Which episode was
That
that?
last one.
Matter.
It does.
It don't matter?
It does not
Because
matter.
Eastside Julie was on the panel.
It was their show.
It was our show.
And
That's all
It
that
does
matters.
not matter.
Just understand.
Thank you.
It
Which
is a
episode?
man's
Hold
world.
on real quick.
So we got.
What show was that, Damo?
I really want to know.
That was for the most comments in one episode.
What episode was
What
it?
episode was it? It was our last episode.
It was their most recent episode.
Social media etiquette. Yo, I already knew what's us, baby. Had nothing to do with y'all.
What's that fuck you emoji? What's that fuck you emoji?
Like I said, we got 4 more. 4 more awards.
4 more awards?
That means we're going to be
I think we should just.
We're going to be here till midnight.
Wait, can we say our thank you
man
speech? Our acceptance
home.
speech.
Let's do all the awards.
Get the acceptance speech. Hold on.
I got to go speak.
I want to thank all the literacy coaches out there for letting people be able to come in and y'all can put some comments in them comments because it'd be hard for me to read them on the fly. I can't multitask. And if you put a comment in, I would be able to read it faster. But we want to thank all the viewers and the watchers and the commenters because you made us number 1.
Yes, shout out
Tune in Wednesday.
I
Send
want to
us some
say.
stars.
I just want to say.
We didn't even know they had shows till tonight.
And our show is called Don't Read the Comments, so we didn't read the comments.
That's why y'all didn't win.
So that's why we weren't gonna win that one. Cause
we gonna speed the show along.
That was not me.
We gonna speed the show along.
Let's do the award ceremony.
Before we do the awards, I'm gonna speed through 3 questions real quick, and go from there real quick just to get some insight.
This my question?
It's actually on Shin, I believe, right? Correct?
You correct. You right. It's always on me.
I'm going back.
No, because they've been going around that thing. No. Oh, I did get a question.
You did. I'm sorry. So it is on Chrissy. It is on
Moist.
KB. It is on KB.
Ask me something not about the other shit we already asked.
Should Plan B really be Plan C?
Ooh, it should be Plan A. Pop 'em like
Actually,
Tic
it's a good
Tacs.
question. It is a good question.
I'm ready, sir.
Are beauty standards perpetuated more by men, women, or media corporations?
Media corporations. Second to women. Women is second.
Okay, media corporations, women, men.
I say media corporation, men, women.
Okay.
Because we be thinking bitches supposed to look like all the shit that we see in the thing, and they don't.
Shit, I think that's what women think women supposed to look like. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Because
That's why they cutting themselves apart.
We more financial. You supposed to
I
have
feel
this,
like.
supposed to have that.
Do you care about eyelashes?
That's stupid.
That's why you're third.
However.
Okay. Okay. That's why you're third.
I give.
Women are so hard on other women and hard on themselves. It's like we kill ourselves in that category.
But we do care
now the
about
media
all
do
the
amp it
stuff,
up.
though. We care about the meat and the potato.
So one thing I will say, at least before we go to the next question, is one thing with realizing, like, with social media, you're able to see a lot of people's opinions more than you were before, right? And you're pretty much privy to all those different opinions and information. What I am realizing is that men are really, really a lot simpler in what their needs and attributes are to achieving a successful relationship or a successful union than men are. Is that wrong to see, or?
I would agree. Like, me personally, not being the standard of beauty, I haven't had a problem dating men. The media. But I've never had a problem dating men. So I don't think it's a man's thing. I think it's definitely like a more of a media thing. In that, now I will say that I have dated some men who were insecure about the public perception, right? So then it's like, oh no, that's not gonna work. But that's just some people, Everybody got to figure their own way.
Okay. Yeah, move the microphone down if you don't mind. No, to the right.
My bad.
They trying to make dark skin like they not the cream of the crop too. They do that shit too. But go ahead.
True indeed. Real quick question. Is emotional cheating worse than physical cheating?
So I think it is.
Your name and your show, please.
Jalea Watermesis.
What the fuck is emotional cheating?
No.
Go ahead.
So Emotional is definitely worse because you're now like getting attached to feelings, and once you get feelings involved, like yeah, it's definitely that.
So a brain fuck is more detrimental than an actual physical fuck.
Yes. Absolutely.
You can't get herpes from an emotional fuck.
So wait. So wait.
What?
An emotional, a physical fuck brings an emotional fuck. Please elaborate. Can you give her a microphone, please?
I would think so. I would hope so. I mean, if you're, I don't know. I guess some of y'all be free for all fucking, but if you're fucking somebody, eventually emotions are gonna get involved. So free fucking turns into emotional fucking, which brings on feelings eventually, right? I don't know. I'm not a.
There's savages out here.
Can I ask a question then? Because what I am hearing is a yes and a no, right? Can I get by a raise of hands, okay, that believe that, by a raise of hands, that believe that physical fucking is more impactful than emotional fucking?
So who's going with physical?
In which
I'm
way?
going
I
with
guess
physical.
in which one? I'm going with physical.
Because if you get all the way to the physical, it's got to be some emotion.
It's emotion if you got that far.
But even worse than that is if you
No,
go
I
and
disagree.
eat.
Because some people be fucking without feelings. It doesn't always start out that way.
But I feel like that's
Some
more
people be
dangerous.
fucking without feelings.
Physical cheating is more dangerous than the
I think.
Physical fucking is
It's more dangerous than
in what way?
emotional.
What do you mean?
In the way of STDs and unwanted pregnancies.
Okay.
And you got to be somewhat emotionally engaged.
It would really hurt my feelings if you brought a baby back here than a love letter.
Can I ask another question?
Yes, Lord.
Can emotions be 100% void of physical fucking?
100%, yes.
Pass it down.
Yes.
I
Yes.
actually think that's a possibility.
Yes.
I
agree with that.
Yes. Yes. Pass it down a lot before you get in
We
trouble.
all know. We've
Go
all
ahead.
heard. We've all heard of one night stands. So I believe that you can be physically fucking somebody and no emotions be involved. It's happened. I'm sure.
You can have a
I mean, you
10
can physically.
Hold on, cuz. Hold on.
Hey.
Come here,
Mics down
Hold on, cuz. Hold on. She said what?
You can have a 10-night stand.
You can have a 10-night stand.
I mean, I've never actually proven that, but I feel like I've heard that.
Nah,
You can have a 10-night stand without emotion. Y'all know some savages in y'all life.
You is in there emotional when he hitting that crazy button back there. He gets back in there and hit that crazy
I don't hit
button.
no
didn't.
buttons. I don't hit no buttons.
You know what they can. Let me. And she wait.
I just realized the savage stories I've heard.
No, it's hard to really have sex with a person more than once and not have. Now you can physically fuck somebody and be let down and be like, I ain't never doing this again. Vice versa, but you can't be fucking
over and over
and not have.
Yes, you can.
Y'all be doing that?
Wait. Slide it down.
Y'all be doing it?
Check it out. Wait.
Y'all be doing it? Y'all be doing that?
Order in the court. Order in the court. Order in the court. Order in the court.
Diabolical.
All right. So this is how I look at it, right? The connection comes from when there's no contraceptive, right? When you have a condom on, you block that connection, right? Innately, we are humans and we connect, right? The best language that we can have is sex, right? So when there's fluids exchange, right? You become like this other man. You become like this other woman, right? That's where that connection comes. So when you have those rubbers on, you can kind of block it. You can have sex all the fuck you want. But when
Can
you
I
wear
ask
the
a
rubbers,
question
you
on
can.
that? Wait,
You can block.
Can I ask a question
You can
on
block
that?
some of that damage.
Wait. That shit don't sound right.
Hold on, I got a question.
I got a great point after this.
No, you got to go with your point right after me.
I got a great point after
gonna
this.
throw it to the left. My question's gonna throw it to the left. So go ahead and jump in right after.
Right, should I get it out?
Right after I say it.
Should I get it out the way real quick?
No,
Because it's a joke. It's kind of
this.
jokingly.
Fluid exchange. What if you're shooting on her and not in her? But go ahead.
Okay.
You. It's on you.
Now, if I came out, y'all talking about human
Get the
connection.
rag.
If I took your favorite dildo and threw it away. Ooh. You got an emotional. Yes, Lord. You over there. Are you
Did you hear the gas?
Y'all done threw the buzzer away.
Wait. Say that again.
If I threw your that rose, you gonna go buy another one. You gonna spend money.
Though, when you said
I said it. If I threw your favorite dildo, your favorite toy, you'll be. Are you serious?
Men should not get upset about women using toys, and if you are feeling intimidated about it, let's make this a us thing. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's make it a us thing.
I think when you use toys, though, it's
Wait a minute. I've never heard of
it
a
makes
thruple.
it insensitive. You said it makes it insensitive.
That's a whole.
Y'all coming up with shit.
Chrissy using real terms, bro.
Have you? Look, never mind.
Hold on. Wait. Women right now have just dropped on us a whole new term that we've not even. A thruple.
What the fuck is that?
Never heard of a thruple.
A thruple is like a threesome.
It's a threesome.
It's like a threesome.
It's like 3 toys?
It's a thruple.
Y'all got like 3 toys
You,
or something?
your wife, and the rose.
Butt plug, rose, dildos. You out of control. Can't nobody compete with the Drill Hammer 3000.
Too often, though, it becomes harder to be pleased by an actual human because a human's not keeping up that kind of stamina. You know what I mean? So
People regularly use toys.
You ain't gonna beat the toy.
Lies. I support.
You can't beat the battery, my nigga.
Use toys in everyday
You can't beat the battery.
Nigerians for the win.
You can't.
We win a lot of events that y'all wouldn't think. But go ahead.
Boy, she gripped down on you because you're losing too. Whoa, wait a minute. Don't.
I love Boombaye.
Yeah.
Are toys a part of everyday sex?
No. That's crazy. If you gotta, like, you have no real, like, you're not satisfied. If you gotta pull a toy out, a woman more so, because I don't know what type of toys men use. Y'all put me in on that.
I have a guy friend who says that he drives the girls crazy with the toys.
What I'm saying is, if you
like
have to utilize a toy,
That nigga about to say. Wait a minute, let's go and bring a microphone over here, down here. You have a microphone to you.
Come on, Sandusky. Come on, Sandusky.
Are there? Hold on, check it out. Are there toys for men?
To answer your question factually, those products exist.
Do you
know personally?
No, I do not.
Thank you. Nobody want to
to.
Personally, but
what if it's like the vibrators?
Ain't none of that. Don't vibrate me.
Don't vibrate me.
Don't vibrate me.
All y'all saw
I want a woman.
I'm here to learn. I'm
I want a
curious.
woman.
All right, check it. We're before we go to one more clip, we have a last question, and then we're gonna go through a series of actual clips to finish out the awards too as well, awards and clips too as well, to kind of push the show forward. For Trayvon, we need to get our young guy in here, man, who's really. Can we pass him a microphone, please, as well?
I gotta get up.
So go ahead, do your thing. So Trayvon, first of all, first question I will have before we actually pull a question for you directly is. Number one, of course, your show, and your name and your show. But before you answer that, what have you took into to what our conversation's been as being an elder generation to you?
Well, first of all, I'm Trayvon, host of Hello Colorado. My show is very different from everybody's show, so it's nice to take in the different aspect of life, and the podcast is that can go different ways. And yeah, I'm just a sponge to all the elders. I'm not as seasoned as most people in here, but I'm here to take it in and learn.
Is there anything that is there anything that you've learned tonight that really was like that was eye opening?
About our viewpoint.
Yeah, that part too. Or like she said though, is there anything that you would like to share that's like, nigga, y'all niggas is crazy, y'all is wrong.
Yeah, y'all time is past.
Yeah, y'all time is past. This is really what it is.
Yeah, there is some stuff like on the gender aspect. I feel like you should just call somebody by their name. You don't even have to refer to whatever they want to go by. Your Tux, Domo in the bag. We got people here that you don't even have to refer to them as whatever society has going on right now.
Explain that.
Like, just like the little boy who wants to be a little girl, you don't have to refer to him as a little girl. You could call him his name Brian.
But if it's Laura,
But listen, if he goes from Brian to Brianna, call him, that's Brianna now. That's his name. That's what I'm gonna refer to him as.
You respect people's wishes.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna call him
A girl.
a girl, and I know he's a male.
So you keep saying
No, but
his name is Brianna.
There's different names have different genders.
Her name is Brianna, but his
I have a female friend, and her name's Daryl. But she
that's crazy.
but
That
she doesn't think she's a male though.
Let's digest this.
She doesn't think she's a male though.
Wait a minute. Out of all the names you could choose, okay.
Well, this is my experience. Hey, and she's fine. And she's fine though. And she's fine.
Daryl's crazy.
Damo, pull up our Daryl clip. Damo.
Wait, Daryl, crazy. That's insane.
That's real. That's real.
Like
My nigga said, and she fine.
I'd rather call her Lil D. Lil D, come here, girl.
Yeah,
Daryl is nuts.
A fine bitch named Daryl is crazy.
No, this bitch bad. What's her name? Daryl. What? Daryl crazy.
You know what I'm calling her?
Lil D.
Girl.
I'm gonna call her Lil D.
It's gonna be like,
I'm gonna call her Sweet D.
And I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
FaceTime the whole time so y'all
My
can see
bad.
what the fuck that is too.
I was supposed to let the young nigga continue, but
Man, that's what I hope Lil Daryl ain't watching the show.
Daryl threw me for a loop.
That take me to Ricky Smiley. I'm thinking like Lil Daryl. Like you know, nigga, wait.
You know what's funny about that? We did a whole show. We did a show, one of our shows about a nigga named Daryl.
That's
so when you said
stupid.
it though, that's why we started laughing because that's actually Jude's middle name. So we have a clip out. No, listen, we have a clip
Give us the
out.
last word in social too, right there.
We the baddest talking. So listen, Trey, you remember that show? So listen, we doing the show, and then we talking about middle names, and this nigga say,
That's the most masculine name. My name is
So we
Jewel.
start laughing. I said, bro, why'd you pick Daryl, bro? Out of all the names, he said,
No, my name's Jewel, nigga. He said, that's gender.
He said, that's my middle name. And I started laughing some more. I said, bro, your fucking middle name is not Daryl. And we remember that Tux?
Yeah.
And he's like, yes it is. And me and Matt laugh for 5 minutes, and Matt goes, I never met a stand-up guy named Daryl.
Daryl is the most masculine name. That's like Leroy. That's like.
Hey, I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that.
I didn't mean to curb the conversation.
Sorry, bro.
That's just wild.
No, that
bro.
is crazy.
Everybody finna be on Facebook looking for fine ass Daryl.
Like you can choose any name if you're able to
Daryl?
choose, but Daryl,
That's crazy.
Daryl.
Daryl Dawkins. He used to break.
Just the shadow backboard.
Your name, girl? God damn.
You know niggas love their name so much. Their name
My bad. Go ahead,
But
continue.
listen, fuck it. Be who you is, but don't make me accept it. I just can't accept all this shit. I'm sorry, because it's making me crazy.
Wait, I got
He's a she.
Go ahead, Trey.
I got a question for you at that
Yes,
point.
sir.
You not going for no fine shit named Daryl?
I can't. I'm laughing at her. I'm sorry. She gonna be
He
like,
gonna wag
yeah,
his
my
ass.
name
not
girl.
going?
I'm cracking up though first.
Niggas is
And
not passing on.
on my mama.
If Keisha's name was Daryl, you wouldn't be married right
That's
Her name is
lies.
not gonna be Daryl. Her name.
Hold on, wait.
right now.
No,
Wait a
nigga,
minute.
Daryl's
That's
throwing me off,
lies.
nigga.
Okay.
We're making fun of you.
That's
my nigga.
lies. I'm not even finna act like that's true.
The name don't mean
We're not
mean
gonna
nothing.
accept that. Because okay. Donnie, Ronnie,
Yeah.
Ricky and Mike.
okay.
Nigga, Daryl.
But
I would be like, how you spell that shit? Daryl.
Pull yourself together. Tell Daryl ain't not she
Imagine this nigga Daryl bringing the beans.
Imagine
Hawkins. We're fucked up.
Imagine dinner for two and you gotta come for the reservation.
Yeah, it's me and Daryl.
And like Jerry and Daryl, and everybody's looking at you, and you're like, no, it's not. Like, come on.
No, but just imagine if
be
you me. I'm
be
Jewel. Jewel and Daryl. They gonna be fucked up. That ain't working.
Right.
Jewel and Keisha, they all right. Jewel,
Jewel and Daryl.
You know what I'm saying? Jewel, my name is Jewel, so I deal with a gender neutral name, right? It's more feminine than it is fucking masculine. Honest to God, I ain't tripping. But
Daryl, my bad. I'm sorry, we definitely went completely
sorry,
left.
bro.
But Daryl is wild.
No, I don't even know how to
First
say
of all,
this
y'all
shit.
fucking up, because you're saying Daryl, okay?
This Daryl.
That's what I'm trying to get you to say. That's why this
nigga named Daryl.
Why y'all change her vowel from a U to a A?
I'ma be in that bitch.
Change her
Shut
vowel
that's why I thought it was funny. Hey, I'ma be in that motherfucker. Shut the fuck up, Daryl. I'm tired of you always.
Daryl is a girl. Daryl is a nigga.
I'm sorry, man. You shouldn't have brought that shit out of the We up, man.
This is the this is
My
old
mama
niggas.
used to, grandma used to call them full daggers and shit. Scissors punk.
It's still a difference between old niggas and young niggas, for sure. My bad. I had a question for you, but it dropped.
You ain't never heard of a bull dagger, nigga? Yo, my grandma say, you better stay away from them bull daggers. You out at night scared that these motherfuckers about to come and do something to you.
Okay, here.
It's a bull dagger now.
All right, check it. Here's the question. We got three more questions that we done. Well, last one before we go to a clip. All right. Last one before we go to a clip.
Kevin Kane.
Is monogamy a natural state for humans, or is it a societal construct?
Absolutely, it's societal.
It's crazy.
My bad, I don't got the mic, huh?
No, you don't.
Daryl, I love you.
Daryl, we love you,
But monogamy,
how you spell it?
Monogamy is a societal. Monogamy is a societal concept brought on by, I guess, modern times. It's natural for. I think polygamous relationships is more natural. So I think monogamy is based off society.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Is polygamous relationships more common in your generation?
It ain't
Good question. Good question. The question is, in the younger generation, is polygamy more? Is less taboo?
I would say so. I think it's less frowned upon than Unc's generation. But yeah, I would say it's frowned upon.
My daughter, what's your daughter's name? Daryl. That shit crazy. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's it. I think polygamy is more accepted in my generation than more seasoned folks.
I think there's a lot of things more accepted.
28.
Marty said he had a crazy.
Oh,
How old is he? Nigga's 28, man.
28.
All right, check it. To move the show along, we're gonna go to the rest of the awards, I believe. And a couple clips. Let's run through it, family. Already. Appreciate y'all enjoying this with us.
No,
Girls crazy.
That is as fuck.
Wait, you was born in the 80s? God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
They're gonna get off this.
Then Kevin Kane, there are definitely women that.
Oh, give me the motherfucking prize, baby. Hey, man, what, y'all hide? Come on, man, what? Where everybody at? Oh, man, I swear, it had me Dom Toretto through traffic. I done hit like 3 people, nigga. This nigga traffic, man. Hold up, man. Okay. Fly on the wall, baby. Alabama eating out, a.k.a. Knuckles, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all gotta tune in, man. Thursdays, our network. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna catch nothing like this. You know what I'm talking about? Not just for the people. We are the people. What the? Come on, man. You know God don't like ugly and dogness. And this is some ugly dogness. What? Y'all tripping, man. Hold up, man. I swear, won't go. Y'all got me in the dogness out here.
Show, him and Damo actually have a show on our network that just started actually a couple weeks ago. What they do is talk about like conspiracy theories, current events, things of that nature, and they really just hit the nail on the head. And shout out to Nancy too as well, who is an actual co-host via Zoom from, I believe, Alabama too as well, or another state, which is really dope. They got a dope show that just started out, man, real shit. Shout out to Alabama Enakles. He's one dude, man, that wrote a book. I met him as a young kid, man, a young dude, early 20s, and he wrote a book. First person I heard write a book for over like 500 pages and shit like that. Shit was dope. All right, bet. Let's go to the next clip.
The live is over.
Next
Why is
award.
it not on no more?
Award needs to go to Durham.
The next award, we looking forward to it. Life Little Gems.
Most influential.
That nigga ain't show up.
2, 3, 4. Shout out to DOS Digital Online Showcase.
I'm here to accept it.
Dope-ass podcast with K-Tone and Squizzy before they blew up and just forgot about the network. You know what I'm saying? But they were a podcast also that I seen online. They did an episode. I think their first episode was directly online from their phones. It was horrible. And I realized that we can actually, like, you guys deserve a bigger, better platform to expand your word and your actual your essence and your characters. And they blew up. There was some great episodes where they did basically play like local music, communications between like the community. They brought on like the Chaos 107s, the Drop 107.5. They brought on star artists. They also brought on A&Rs from like Atlantic Records, Universal Records, things of that nature. So it was a really impactful show. So shout out to DOS. We have one of the people from DOS here, DJ Squizzy Taylor. Like to say anything?
Thank you. Appreciate it. The best. What do you want me to talk about?
Just the show,
DOS?
whatever.
It was the idea me and K-Tone had during COVID. One, to entertain ourselves, but the city, be able to play music and still have that platform for artists. And then it was literally for artists, and then we realized how impactful we were, like y'all was talking about influences earlier. So there was conversations that needed to be had. There was a lot of stuff that was going on. So outside of just playing music, it was important conversations and important guests that we all felt like needed to be on there. Like we had Hancock on there. We had Brother Jeff on there talking about, like, a lot of people we had talked about some real shit. We had real gangsters on there talking about mental health and gang violence and all type of stuff. So I think just we realized our platform was bigger than what we were giving it. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great show, and we will keep doing it. But you know, life happens. You know what I'm saying?
Success happens, nigga. Tell me about it.
Understood. All right, bet. To move the conversation along, we have a quick question for. We'll let you introduce yourself too as well. The question is love a choice, a feeling, or a chemical reaction? Great question. Is love a choice, a feeling, or a chemical reaction?
I feel like it's a feeling.
Your name and your show?
Oh, Drea, Social Butterfly, Water Me Sissy. You know? I feel like it's a feeling. Love is definitely a feeling. because it doesn't have any. It just has no judgment. It doesn't matter. Like it's just something that, like you just love people because you love them. Like you don't know why. So I feel like it's definitely a feeling. What was the question again?
Basically, is love a choice, a feeling, or a chemical reaction?
Oh no, it's definitely a feeling.
Anybody else have any counters on that?
I think love is a choice,
Of course, Julie,
but it's like an act. Like love is an act. Like it's action.
That wasn't an option, okay?
Love, like you can't just sit there and feel love. Like
That
it's
wasn't
action.
an option.
Like when you love somebody, you gonna show it. You ain't gonna just be like, I feel it. That's selfish.
That makes it all three of them.
No, you
Well, I'm saying-
have to feel it. You have
That's
to
why I said
feel
it's a
it.
choice.
Slow down. Let's get everybody's opinion.
You got the choice to show it,
Right.
and then the feeling has to be there, and then the part that she talking about that you can't describe is the chemical reaction.
And then the part that I added was the action.
All three.
I think it's all
You know what I'm saying? You gotta
That's
act
the choice.
on it, though.
That's the choice.
That's the act. You gotta
Love
be like,
always wins.
gotta show it. But yeah,
So
yeah,
I
I agree.
Let me
I agree.
say, can I say this too as well? And I wasn't privy to the questions prior, but I appreciate like more than love.
Like is
right?
more of a feeling.
And the reason being is because the genuine parts that are attached to like that are not attached to love, right? In order for you to like somebody, there has to be something ingrained or something that's triggered within themselves to continue to say, I like conversating with this person.
Right.
Like you could fall in love with a plant, right? A plant actually being in your home, you water it every day, you might talk to it every day. And if that plant was removed from your home after 4 or 5 years, you're going to feel a void almost chemically, right? You'll feel a withdrawal. You'll need something to replace that. You'll feel a void outside of that. But so I do believe that there's I guess it is I agree with Sheen in saying it is a construct of all three. However, I do believe that, for lack of a better term, I think love has an overrating.
Because you can love what you
Because
like.
you could
but you ain't
love
gotta like what
you could
love.
love drinking milk
Right,
every
you can
day,
love something that you
right?
like.
Yeah.
But once milk is removed, you'll feel this withdrawal, almost chemical reaction, to where like, oh my gosh, almost like a withdrawal of like heroin or something, right? I need it, I feel it, I can't live a day without it. But it's only the actual aspect of you actually being programmed to deal with it every single day, right?
I don't know if that's a good analogy to love because that makes it like a dependency. It's
Oh.
not a dependency.
I think there is a dependency contract. But go ahead.
Maybe
Give her a
I don't know,
microphone,
maybe
please.
some people.
I think, well, the reason why I say there's a dependency because there's a withdrawal factor when you are void of love.
Is that like it's better to have loved than lost than never to have loved at all? But you wouldn't even know the void if you never loved.
Fair, but that doesn't take away
So there's
what
no
love
if you
is.
never had milk, you would never have a milk withdrawal.
Fair, right? But I think if you was to replace milk with orange juice, it's the same situation in the sense. You see what I'm saying? If you're drinking orange juice every single fucking day, then it's the same situation.
Do you believe you need love to live?
I believe you need something to fill that void. Because one thing I believe though, you could fulfill love with a gym membership. Real shit. I know that sounds very
No, I get that because there's
you see
people
what
out
I'm
here
saying?
that don't have love in their life. It's sad, but people don't have love.
Right. If you were able to find something to fulfill that void, right? That you will continue to go to every morning, start building that same exact type of chemical reaction, so to speak, right? To enjoying an actual gym membership, you're gonna love being in the gym. And you're going to get that same thing and that same feeling. And if you was going into the gym 3 years, every single fucking day, and somebody took that away from you, you're going to feel that void, that withdrawal. You're going to feel like it's heartbreak. What they describe as heartbreak is the same thing as withdrawal, in my belief.
If you gave us all a piece of paper, right, and asked us what love is, all of us, it would be different answers. All of us, right? So it's hard to say what is love to me. Are we talking about love from one person to another? Is it love for the homie? Is it love from a significant other? Is it love from a child? All those things are different. You know what I'm saying? And all those things have different.
I just say it's a
Right,
positive
Squizzy.
action, though.
So, but it could be negative as well. Like love isn't always. You can love something and it's be bad for you.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying,
But
like,
as you get,
do something bad to it.
or you can love something and do something bad to it.
But you have love. But here's the thing: we'll take it out of context. When you love something, you love it.
You would not hurt it, not
Yeah,
intentionally.
Yeah, it might hurt you. It might hurt you.
You can hurt some shit you love.
Not intentionally.
No, but before he said that, I was gonna say that love is always changing though. As you get older, your definition of love. Like I just had a child. It's like, damn, this is what love feel like. That shit I thought it wasn't love. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
But you could hurt your child, but you would never intentionally hurt your child.
Yeah, but at the same time, you could love somebody
hurt
and still do some fuck shit and still love them the
Yeah.
whole time.
You don't really love them.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
If we gonna get down to
Nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect. Love isn't perfect as anything else.
How you can have sex without feeling. Like you can love your girl and go have the most meaningless sex in Europe.
Yep.
And not give a fuck about that and still love her the same.
He just said
In Europe.
That was very specific.
This nigga bougie. Okay, passport stamp. Squinty has a passport, y'all.
You know what I mean, though.
You see how petty we are?
2023 July.
At Langston.
It mean nothing.
At Langston at a homecoming. You can be meaningless.
That could be nothing. Why are we like this?
All right, we gonna move on. We gonna move on to the next clip, man. Let's get to the next clip. Man.
Love is love. Love and happiness.
Make you do
wrong.
Yeah.
Make you do right.
Ashford and Simpson.
Talking together.
Look, all the curfews kicking in. Curfews kicking in.
We got curfews coming in. We got curfews coming in.
I think people they
true.
mix it. Happiness
not.
ain't love. Love is something that it's action. You gotta
So
do it.
It is actually.
You can't just
Brother
say
Night
you
Nitty from
love
Top of the
something when
Box
you don't.
is on our way. We're gonna go to another quick clip here and go from there.
Who gonna let me get off this couch?
All right.
Taseki actually.
Yeah.
Taseki.
6'9".
I mean, they ain't taking
Taseki.
away from him, but that's
He had Taseki from Baddies. He had Tay Money. What I do give a shout out to him. He just couldn't make it today, but shout out to 100 Rack 6. Six definitely takes his show very, very seriously too as well. And really and again reaches out to his artists via Instagram, via TikTok, in order to get these actual artists on his platform. When they do arrive to his platform, he'll have a package of, because he is the owner and developer of Paperboy, Organic Threads, Pay Clean, which is one of the bigger, if not the biggest, clothing brand out of our city, in our state. So shout out to 100 Rack 6. He couldn't make it today. Congratulations to 100 Rack 6 as well.
Take somebody to get somebody on the show like that.
So really dope. Real quick, let's speed through it. Next question here. To you here.
Oh, shit. Nah, hold on.
Did you? No, oh, it is on Squizzy. Okay.
That's the question.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
gotta
already
pick
sent
one.
it.
You already got it.
Nah, you can't pick your own.
No. He picked it. He had it. He wanted somebody else to answer.
No. We don't want a safe one. We just gonna get whatever he picks up.
looking so worried. Look at him.
No comment.
No comment. Oh wow, this is all God. Okay, we'll give him a microphone. Let's give him a microphone. This is all God. Okay, this is all.
Good.
God is good all the time.
Are traditional gender roles outdated, or do they still make sense in today's world?
Can you say it again?
Definitely outdated. Definitely outdated.
Are traditional gender roles outdated, or do they still make sense in today's world? Why or why not?
I think everybody should be whatever makes them happy, and we should stay out of people's business. Squizzy Taylor for mayor.
So let me ask Squizzy a question though on that.
Yes, grab a microphone.
Yeah,
Question.
So whatever makes one happy.
Mm-hmm.
So if I like 13-year-olds,
Y'all be taking shit.
no, it's a slippery slope. We gotta.
It absolutely is.
No, it ain't. Where? No, they. No, it ain't.
That's the question now.
In Utah.
Oh God.
Okay. So really, literally, there's statutory laws where you can have 16, 17, 15. Is it okay? Since you feel like if this makes me happy, for me to target as a no, listen, let me finish. Is it okay? Since I'm 46, and I like 15. What's the law? 16 here. 16. In Colorado, no. In Colorado, I'm in Colorado. Is it okay that a 16-year-old girl makes me happy, and I'm able to target them as a 46-year-old man
legally,
just because it makes me happy?
I think you should go. I used to work for a man who had 3 wives that were all 13. You feel what I'm saying? In his country, he's not from America, and in their culture, that's not looked down upon at all. That's what they do.
Right.
I think if you have that, you should go somewhere where that's not
No,
looked
it's
down
cool
upon.
here. I'm saying in Colorado, we did the statutory legal limit. At 16 years old, I'm asking you. I ain't saying.
Should you go somewhere and do that?
Motherfucking ad, man. I'm on your do.
You should go somewhere and
Listen,
live your
that's
life.
not what I'm honestly, it's not me, but I'm saying if this is what makes me happy, should I be able to target?
No, because you gotta abide by the laws of the land.
What I'm telling you.
So I'm saying no. I'm saying no. If killing somebody makes you happy,
it's legal.
you still gotta no.
This is what I'm saying. It's legal. Statutory consent is 16 years old here.
Then go for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Then go
Yes,
for
is.
it.
Now, I'm just saying,
yes.
Is that okay in your eyes, or is that something that you're frowned upon? Not that you're going to take a big stance.
I
but
definitely
do you
would.
frown upon a 46-year-old man
Absolutely.
having a 16-year-old one girl? Because it makes me happy.
Definitely frowning upon that.
I frown upon it.
Okay, so it's not all about what just makes you happy.
No, it is still about what makes you happy, but I could frown upon something, but they can still do it.
If your daughter comes to you and
If I want to have sex with a dog, does that make it okay?
What's the conversation? What's the loving dad conversation?
I mean, I'm a fresh parent.
Let him.
I think I'm a fresh parent, so I would ask advice from older people. But my conversation with my daughter would be, okay, why?
Yeah.
And then break it down, and then we're gonna get to. By the end of me asking why, I think she's not gonna want to be a cat no more. But if she does, and she has some great ass reasons, let's roll with it. But I think if I talk to my daughter for an hour about why do you want to be a cat, by the end of that conversation, she gonna be like, "You kind of right, Dad. That's kind of crazy." Yeah.
Okay, but what can she convince you?
Yeah. Oh, that she's a cat? No.
Yeah. So
But she
gonna be like, come here, kitty.
can get the love from me.
Kitty.
Okay, you really believe in this shit? Let's go.
No, so you're gonna.
No, but he's reasonable. That's
No,
reasonable.
that's not. That's
Some of these parents that let their kids be
delusional.
cat is not
Okay,
reasonable.
if I'm not, and my daughter like, well, fuck you then. I don't never want to talk to you, see you again.
That's your business, kitty cat.
Which is worse.
You're a cat.
I still want my daughter in my life though.
You can't fucking talk. I'm
confused.
Wouldn't you rather have your daughter in your life than
not as a cat? Get your stupid looking cat ass the fuck out of here. What are you talking about, you're a cat?
I'm
taking you to a psych
confused.
ward.
How do we go from gender roles to statutory rape to cats?
Because I'm a female cat.
Okay, I took it to the cats. I took it to the cats. My parents.
I want to.
We got a couple more skits. I mean, couple more roles that we're about to show, and then we're gonna come to a closing.
Can I say something?
We're coming to a closing, man.
I'm about to start me on all this.
Everybody just slowly.
I wanted to say, I think.
Dope show, man. Of course, sports is an everyday situation. You know, they really strive to try to get on every single day. But again, of course, life be life, and we respect that too, of course, right?
Fuck y'all.
So shout out to M Goodnight. Shout out to Robbie the Rocket. Shout out to Stat Rich. For sure. Shout out to Game Point, man.
Yeah.
For doing their thing, man, and still rocking and believed in the vision and rocking with the vision too as well. We'll go to our last. We'll just go to a quick random question.
This is my last one.
Question to me.
It is. Hold on.
This is my last one.
What's the question?
I wanted to. Nigga, you don't get to see it. Okay. So, what's one topic you used to avoid that you found yourself talking about openly this year? Yeah, I'm the host, nigga.
Okay.
Uncle Tex don't mind talking about
It was
it.
y'all.
No, I don't.
I know.
Damn
Really
right.
don't.
I think probably if we're saying in the past year, if we're talking about personally, I could be politically correct, but unfortunately that's not how I rock. But I would say the most popular question is probably polygamy. I think polygamy has become a real heavy conversation in this last year. You said what?
I said I thought it was gender identity, transgender.
Nah, polygamy's become more of way less taboo to more of a real conversation, right? To where I'm like, damn, is like what we had a conversation or a topic, a question actually earlier on, is monogamy a social construct? To where it's like, damn, if you're looking at physical attributes, if you're looking at history, right? You know, and then, I mean, for me personally, I am, you know, I'm Nigerian, I'm from the Yoruba tribe.
Say it again, bro.
Let him go.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, I'm not 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 generations removed. I'm 2 generations removed from literally somebody who's in the book of Who's Who. If you're familiar, that's an encyclopedia of like the big dogs in the world. Is my granddad is considered a successful polygamist. Okay, we're talking close to 130 children, literally from his own balls. We're talking 22 to rumored to 28 wives, literally under his regime, and so on and so forth. So we're talking about, you know, so where it come, when those questions come about, it's like, damn. Okay, damn. It gives me a resonance on where these urges might come from, right? Or where being in a situation where I'm dealing with maybe multiple women or so on and so forth come from, right? So I think that probably polygamy has probably been the most present.
I like that.
Would you consider yourself a polygamist?
I can't at this moment.
Of course, we're all polygamous.
Because you have to think. At 46 years old, we're talking 45 years of monogamy, right? Yeah. 45 years of understanding monogamy, really realizing what a monogamy is, understanding that if you're not monogamous, something is wrong with you.
But do you know what monogamy is? Let's jump into the definition of monogamy.
Mm-hmm.
Not faithful.
Grab a microphone, please.
Monogamy and faithful is two different things. If you have had more than one partner. If you had two partners, like the geese are monogamous. They have one partner, they die. They don't have no other partners ever. That's what a lot of these women's gonna come out as geese, Joe. But monogamy means you only have one life partner. You don't get to call yourself monogamous because you're faithful.
Understood.
We're all not monogamous.
Right.
There's not one monogamous soul in here.
Like something that came up to me, and I wonder how you guys feel about this. One thing came to me, and somebody said, being in a monogamous relationship. Is that change? Is that kind of
no? You're in a faithful relationship.
Okay, being in a faithful.
Monogamy
Okay,
means
let's just say this. Let's say this.
Partner.
No, okay.
Mono.
Being in a faithful relationship is like having one song on your playlist.
I'm not trying to fucking justify it. I'm just here to let I'm just here to let you know you niggas ain't monogamous.
I get that. Joey, we're 100% in agreement. So that's past tense. We're 100% in agreement. So moving the conversation forward is how do you guys feel about having one song on your playlist for the rest of your life?
At best is 8 minutes long. People are more complex than that. Don't compare me to an 8-minute song. I'm good.
Okay.
No, you like because you're gonna play Lil Bad and Eastside Joey.
How do you guys feel about that? Is that a fair comparison? Let me say that.
No, because the geese they got one song on their playlist.
That's
the
fair.
Geese.
That's one song, right? Is that a fair comparison?
They do. Like, let's give it up for the geese.
I agree.
Let's give it up for the geese.
Move the microphone if you don't mind. Pass the microphone down.
He said give it up for the geese.
You gotta give it up for the geese.
I'm giving it up for the goose.
Great choice by Midas. It is continuously being passed down. Let's go to the young boy. What's the question? How do you feel about having one song in your playlist for the rest of your life?
I can't go for that. And I mean, one song at a time would be cool.
Maybe one genre.
As that is listening to music, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe one playlist for the rest.
But one song forever is kind of crazy.
I got one song that I listen to all the time, and it's my shit, and I don't mind, and I will play that shit over and over and over and over and over and over again. I'm just saying.
Some people don't have sex never. Oh. They divergent. How old are they?
Divergence? Yeah. Okay, I thought that was a whole word. I was tripping.
That's a whole thing.
I was like, a divergent is crazy.
There's monks.
That's a whole thing.
That's a whole construct.
I've learned
monks that channel their inner chi and don't have sex.
So I've learned recently there's a lot in the younger demographic, like 23, 24, they be at the club and shit, that literally don't be having sex. Not by choice, but they just can't get no hoe. They can't get no woman or anything like that, and literally just don't be having sex. Like go years.
I thought younger people was just freaks.
That's what I thought too. But there's a lot of young men that just can't talk to girls, never have sex. It's a thing.
The game is goddamn. You give it.
They gotta buy it. They gotta pay for it nowadays.
You gotta pay for it. You gotta be able to afford it.
There's a lot of different constructs. So I'll leave the question before we go to the last couple clips. Damo, how many clips we have left? We have one more clip, and then we'll go to our closing topics.
Yes, Lord.
That's another.
I did put an S on it.
Closing topic.
I did put an S on it. need to take his shirt off. They be doing all types of shit. You know what I mean?
Kravis looking at that nigga back there.
So shout out to Friday Funk. Friday Funk is a show basically where an instrumentalist.
Where I pretty much do. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, okay. He done got 3 different. He done got the wardrobe changes and everything.
It's the award show. So pretty much Friday Funk is for those who haven't seen it, man. I take pretty much all the popular songs that's out there right now, old school, new school, whatever, and I just put a little funk to it by playing the drums to it. You know what I'm saying? So I made a whole song out of it. A lot of people they like to do one song. I like to do a whole show.
And you charge a subscription?
No, not yet. But you know what I'm saying? First, hold on, before we get to that. We gotta thank the fans, man, because you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't be doing this without y'all, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate all y'all support, love. Definitely to all 49 people that's watching us right now. Appreciate y'all watching us. Thank y'all. Yeah, we got a lot of people watching us right now. So appreciate y'all. We thank y'all, we love y'all, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep doing this. We're not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, man, we're gonna get ready to close this out soon as Touch come back. Anybody got some last words?
I do too.
We're gonna start with Squizzy. We're gonna work this thing around. Scoot up.
So, damn. The one thing I wanted to say when we was talking about my podcast, and I think y'all all would agree, like I think we all have our life and we all put our head down and just be getting to it. But I think doing the podcast and even we going through it tonight opens up the idea of you get to see different perspectives. And I think when I was doing the podcast, I was learning so much about just other people's ideas, philosophies, or just what other people got going on. And a lot of time we be so tunnel vision on what we got going on. Me and K-Tone doing our podcast, and I'm sure y'all feel the same way. It's like, damn, so you think about that like that, or that's dope, or you got this going on, and I didn't even think about that. Like, I think that was probably, out of anything, the dopest thing I learned or experienced while I was doing the podcast. But just getting different perspectives and, you know what I'm saying, different ideas and different shit like that. So I just wanted to add that to my... Yeah.
Okay, I also wanted to give our network their flowers just because from my personal experience, like me, I was a woman who was in the like media realm, which is like very rare. There's not a lot of us out there. And they're the ones who gave me my internship hours when I went to media school, gave me my start, stuff like that, let me like really be able to be hands-on and stuff like that. So I definitely appreciate them for that. And also I feel some type of way because our water muses didn't win nothing. And I'm just saying, okay, I'm just saying we was shit. So I was just kidding, but that's all though.
Pass it.
I just got a word for monogamy is just one person at a time. It's not one person within a lifetime. No, it's one person at a time.
Tell that nigga, man.
I understand. Hold on. Let me finish.
Let him finish.
I'm going to still say what I'm going to say. You can't nobody
We heard you, Trey.
Don't make it go crazy.
We don't got 30 more minutes.
Let me say this. The definitions, you got to understand, when you talking about definitions, you're talking about this new Webster translation, they're going to make you feel like that's what it is. You go back to an old dictionary,
right?
It's gonna let you know that it's one person per lifetime.
I understand, but like in present day, it's like it's called zoology.
Yeah,
like a lion. Yeah, a lion. He's gonna have multiple female lioness in his pride. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. It's polygamy. And a different animal is going to be monogamous to this one person, but at a time. Because they could go their separate ways, and he's gonna find another one. You know what I'm saying? One partner.
I'm trying to tell you.
Just from hearing the situation too.
That's why the word is so wonderful.
Well, from the outside, which fair in your stance. However, there is changes in times to where your statement almost sounds outdated.
But it's the truth.
Well, to your truth.
No, don't speak to fools because they'll scorn the wisdom of the word.
Well,
so as you speak to people, and if I tell you a story right now, like y'all play the games, if I tell you I am juice, and by the time it get back to here, it's gonna be I am juice and Kool-Aid.
Well, for example, The Bible. Let's just take this. There's different changes, and those are testimonies on stories on the actual depiction on what life was at those times, right? If there was a Bible that was going to start today with all of us involved in our names, it wouldn't be synonymous. It wouldn't be as connect. It would be connections, but there'll be complete differences in experiences in a Bible today than it was in the past tense.
No problem.
And that doesn't take away from
No problem, but I know what
the foundation.
Means. Everybody doesn't. That's the me
based upon somebody's depiction who put it in a description.
We gotta start somewhere.
You can't start at Webster. You
But
can't start at Webster.
Mono mean? What does mono mean?
But you can't start at.
It's a
Mono don't
kissing
mean
disease.
two. Mono don't. Mono. Yeah, but y'all nasty. But mono means one.
Fair.
If you got more than one, it's not monogamy.
Fair, but if you called a spoon a fork and you actually wanted to determine that spoon is an actual fork, all you have to do is get enough people to tune in and to take that on for it to be depicted as a fork.
It don't change the definition.
It does.
Y'all are thesaurus niggas. I'm a definitive nigga.
She has some closing remarks she wants to
Yes,
say?
my fault. Go ahead. My fault. We're going around closing remarks. Go ahead.
Let a thesaurus ruin me.
Go ahead. But a thesaurus is a thesaurus. Go ahead.
It's not a dictionary. It's not definitive.
Let her go.
Is it definitive? How come?
It is.
I've cried twice.
Juice. go ahead. We're in closing remarks. Go ahead.
Don't make me the enemy.
All right.
I'll come to fork, tray, play.
Not tray play.
No.
He's tripping. Baby clothes.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for loving Water Mises, tuning in when we were relevant at the time. And okay, thank you. And shout out to my sister, bestie, Jaleesa.
Hey, Jaleesa.
She made the sandwiches too handmade, so y'all go have salads too. Salads, all that.
Oh, and thank you guys, our network, because you helped me come out of my shell. So I appreciate it.
This was my first go round on the network, and I want to thank Sheen and Tasha for really encouraging me to do the show, because I was very apprehensive, because I got a lot of shit to say. I talk my shit, but I don't like to be like in the spotlight. And I told him if the shit ever goes viral, make me an avatar. So bringing me out of my shell and getting me to do something out of my comfort zone, and it's really been a good time. It's honestly been a good time. But I don't ever want to be held responsible in 2026 for some ignorant stuff I said today. Okay.
I say it.
Good night.
Good night.
I want to thank the Ahrr Network. Me and my brothers don't get a chance to spend enough time with each other, to be honest with you, after the show. We try to find times to be able to talk and try to group chat and kick it, but it's never like the show again, where we was, you know what I'm saying, like forced to do it, which was really, really cool. Most of the people I already knew, because it's been my fam anyway. So you recognize what we recognize, that we was already, you know what I'm saying, talented enough to be able to hold it together. So I appreciate that. And like I said, it's giving me a platform, giving us a platform to be able to do what we do. So I just, you know what I'm saying, y'all could have picked anybody, but y'all picked us. So we always going to show up for y'all when y'all call. So love.
I second that. I just really want to thank the network for trusting me and my vision, sticking beside me through, you know, just knowing that my mouth is just random and I say whatever comes to mind, and just embracing me and letting me be my genuine self. I thank my friends because, you know, neither one of them really wanted to be in front of the camera. But me just knowing all of our personalities and the way that we discuss every and anything so genuinely and so open, I thought that was something that needed to be shared with the world, because our sister circle is very dope, very genuine, and I feel like that it could maybe touch people, you know, all over in ways that we could never imagine. So I'm honored to be a part of the network. I love it so much. I always praise the network. I always give them their flowers. And again, I just appreciate everybody and anybody that's ever tapped into any of the shows that I'm a part of. Continue to watch, because the network just continues to grow.
And it is the weatherman J Cam, and I'm so appreciative of the Art Network, man. Appreciative. Okay, you motherfucker. It's very informative. I love to learn different things from the show, and it's therapy. It's therapeutic. It's just me being able to vent, me being able to say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people need that. I want to thank my guy Tux for he's the one that's like, Julie, you need to get out here. You got this little personality. And I know they think I'm probably like an ignorant nigga half the time, but there's some noodles up here. Also, I want to, let me roll that out for you. Bow. And I want to thank the Wizard of R. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna label him that, the Wizard of R, because he's the man behind the scenes, Damo. He really put in a lot of work. I want to thank all my thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of fans out there that tune in daily and make us feel important. And for some of the people that just like, they reach out to me after the show, like, yo, we appreciate that shit. I got something from it, so forth and so on. Because we like to talk about a little bit of everything in the elephant room. And I thank you for being a part of it, and thank you for having me a part of it. Bro, you was longer than me. And this avalanche ass nigga. Yeah, okay. Yeah, oh, mark it. No, I'm just playing.
I like to say I was 16 when I got here.
How old is you now, girl?
45.
Way past your bedtime.
I'm exhausted, and I'll be sat at work tomorrow. And I'll be late. No, I just, obviously to echo just the same sentiment to the R Network for the platform that they do provide. For me, it's definitely created relationships. I didn't know Midas and Jermaine Darrell Jude. That's his middle name. No, that's his name.
Off limit. That's his middle name.
I didn't know them. I had met Midas and got the DM about this, so now it's cool because I do look at them as family.
Pause. Get it off of here.
Yeah. So God damn. I ain't said 2 words all night. Nah, but Tux, Damo, Drea, y'all be producing the shit out of these shows, and just you guys are on point with the thumb in the booty with us, man. There was an episode. You know what I'm talking about, Tux?
I need your thumb in the booty, fuck.
Thumb in the booty came up and like literally. It was a little thumb to the butt. Like 5 seconds later, it popped up on the screen, and I just said, "How are they so fast? Like y'all really."
Yeah, that's.
I know that's a crass compare. That I mean, but
We get the point.
it was just like it was
genius.
It was instantaneous, and I was impressed by it. Like, who just has a thumb in the booty picture on deck?
Come on, bro.
I mean, that was pretty good.
A real freak. Tux must have been producing that.
I know Kev loving this shit. Kev, I'm on your motherfucking ass.
Anyway, I appreciate y'all.
To add to that, honestly, that this experience was super dope for us. You know what I'm saying? It gave us an outlet. It gave us an opportunity to kind of build our chemistry, to get our reps in. The more those weeks came around fast, and so like having to start getting in that routine of planning for the next show, the guests, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? Like all that was an extremely dope experience, and we learned a lot about ourselves. We learned a lot about putting shows and shit together through that experience. And honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all, you, Dom, and all of y'all were the y'all were the other half of our show. Because our energy back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Like, our show was a really organic situation that was changing in real time during the show. You know what I'm saying? The jokes, the feedback, the shit that was popping up on the screens, we contributed, you know what I'm saying? We brought what we brought to it, but at the same time, you guys played a whole nother role in our show as an off-screen energy that even challenged us, like poked fun at us, etc. And it created such a dope little situation that honestly I still ain't seen to this day. And y'all can get awards and shit, but we still the top motherfucking show. We got our own motherfucking YouTube channel and big ass highlights. You can fuck with us any day. Nigga.
We can help him write that. So check it. Real talk. And just to close out, you know, we really appreciate everybody what they have invested. You know, there is value, and we understand the investment, understanding how much, you know, and how precious time is. You know, time and energy, in my belief, are more precious. Oh, my fault. Was that supposed to you? Oh, well, okay. Are more, and I know I get contrast for this, but I do believe time and energy holds a lot more weight than love and money. And we could have those conversations on another day. Yeah. But you know, for you guys giving your time and your energy into what, you know, this vision and what this upholds, you know, that's why we're very selective in who we choose to be a part of, you know, what this is and what we're cultivating and what we're growing, because we do really believe in everybody's talents and what everybody brings to the table. These are not just, you know, I'm very, very picky. As they said, they hear me, you know, critique very, very, you know, very, very staunchly, you know, and that's because, you know, I recognize the talent. I understand where, you know, God bestowed on me a gift of vision, and for us to see a vision and for you guys to buy into the vision before it actually matriculated, it's really awesome, and I appreciate you guys for that too, also, for sure. We appreciate that, me and Dama, you know what I mean? Because where we're about to go from here, I think is really, really huge in my belief. So I really, really thank you guys for being a part of what we're building and where we're finna go. And I really, you know, if you know my history, it's about everybody, you know, having that piece of the pie. So, you know, we're gonna have a nice slice of this pie too, coming up forward too as well. So so continue to grow with us, whoever's watching. Continue to grow, continue to interact, continue to engage. You know what I mean? I mean, listen. Midas got, listen, there's niggas here with real curfews in real life. Okay? In real life. Okay? Mash is crazy. Right? Crazy. So we appreciate you guys' all genuine energy, really, and you know, just love and respect. I'm pulling a random question. First of all, it's on our way out. You gotta answer to get out.
You gotta answer to get out.
Listen, we love y'all. We're gonna continue to grow because, let's say it all together, we're not just for the people. We are the people. We are the motherfucking people. You feel me? And you know, we're gonna continue to make shit shake. Ready? Is it okay for people in serious relationships to have close friends they're attracted to? Ooh.
You can't help it.
Yes. That's a dumbass question.
Is it? My bad.
They never gonna admit they're attracted to them, so yeah. People be attractive every day, B. You know what
but you don't let me know you attracted to him.
Okay. Yeah, don't let me know that shit. Don't let me know that shit. Nah, nigga. Nah.
Listen, Matt and I are
we ain't finna continue that.
Has a beautiful wife,
you just
and I am
just as beautiful, if not even more beautiful, and Matt and I are really close. So let me just put that out there, right? I think it.
Abort from the visual. Abort from the live. Abort from the live.
I want to acknowledge should because she really is, you know.
And she pretty in the mud. Let's be clear. She pretty in the mud.
But I'm just saying, I of course I think you can be friends with people that you find attractive.
I don't want to be friends with ugly
monogamous in a relationship.
Listen, we love y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. I speak on behalf of all of our network, man. Drea, Damo, it is really just us. But we do have opportunities too as well, just to speak to the public, to promote on the actual site, to also contribute to the site, contribute to the platform and what we're gonna bring to the future. So love y'all. Peace, power, and hair grease. Right?
Go Lakers.
And
go Nuggets,
again,
nigga.
We're not just for the people.
We are the people.
Our network. Our network.